you wake up. Play the same fucking game, but I want fame. But I want fame. I don't want any fucking life advice. Time out anybody trying to give me life advice.
$11.95? You can't afford $11.95? What's your problem?
Kool-Aid girl, my only love. Kool-Aid girl, my only love. Juice on your lip and it's dripping on your hips. Put my girl in jail for so long. She did nothing wrong. I want you free, and I'm begging to the skies above. Kool-Aid girl, my only, yeah, Kool-Aid girl, my only love. If I was that guy from the farming website, I'll treat you right, clap those cheeks all night. I would change your life, no more OnlyFans. I will be your only man. Free Kool-Aid for life, only for $11.95. No more living in a van. We're going on vacation in Japan, and you can use my hot tub. Kool-Aid girl, my only. Kool-Aid girl, my only love. Juice on your lip and it's dripping on your hips. Put my girl in jail for so long. She did nothing wrong. I want you free, and I'm begging to the skies above. Kool-Aid girl, my only. Kool-Aid girl, my only. Juice on your lip and it's dripping on your hips. Put my girl in jail for so long. She did nothing wrong. I want you free, and I'm begging to the skies above. Kool-Aid girl, my only. Kool-Aid girl, my only. Kool-Aid girl, my only love. Kool-Aid girl, my only love. If you're the burger, I'm the king. Big Coke, big smoke, we'll take it home. Now it's just me and you, and the music's blasting out of the Subaru. And then you took your makeup off, and it made me see something about you. You're just what I want. You're not another hungry raccoon.
I heard you got a job and a non-human son. I heard your man's name is Phil, but you left your heart in my Subaru. I miss your raccoon eyes too. I miss your raccoon eyes too. But you left your heart in my Subaru. I miss your raccoon eyes too.
Talk about my wife, please. Please.
Tangy, moist cheeseburger, getting all over my face. Gourmet level burger, tangy zip, twirl, moist burger. Yummy and robust. Yo! I have gout. Gout is a disease that makes my acid levels much higher than most people's. And so if I eat certain foods, my acid level elevates, skyrockets, and then I get all giant swelling and incredible pain in my joints. So I'm gonna eat this burger live with you today and share what I think about it. I'm sure people are gonna be asking me questions about it. Yo! Juicy, tangy, moist, gourmet level, timed release of flavors. Burger, that's robust.
Alright guys, good morning. How are you? Hopefully you're all doing good. We're gonna start here in a few minutes. Give me a couple more steps here. I'm gonna fire up a hard dab and enjoy the works of Meerkat Mob. Dude's a fucking, he's a genius. His music is both hilarious and actually good music. It's a talent. It's like Bass Shaman. Bass Shaman's lyrics are fucking weird, but dude is very good at what he does. Big ups to Meerkat Mob.
I love the horse.
I love horse.
Horse, baby.
Horse.
I love my horse, baby. I love the horse, baby. Don't.
Oh my carriage.
Horse,
horse,
I love my horse, baby.
horse.
She's like my mother in my
I'll be right back.
I love my horse, baby. Dog. You're my soulmate. Put some makeup on your eyes right before you cry. Never ever say goodbye. Married till I die. You're my soulmate. I just wanna get on top of you and ride until the sunset. Baby, let's go get some door. junkies in the front. They're just shooting up like they got guns. Let me get you a nice little burger with the buns. I got all the funds. I just wanna chill. Fun, you can play video games as long as I get drunk. Make some quick pulls, those are my rules. And if you follow them, I might say I'm the horse baby dog. She's like my mother and my lover, yeah. I love my horse baby. I love the horse. I need my horse baby. There's nothing whatsoever on my wife that looks like that. I love my horse baby. She's like my mother and my lover dog. I love my horse baby dog. You're my soulmate.
Me and Wings of Redemption can easily collab. You send me over the beat, I drop my bars on it, and we go. Liquid Richard, this is low to you. Check this out.
I'm a fat fuck, but you know you hoe love me.
Y'all niggas ready? Oh, yeah.
That flow is out of style like a week ago. Whole system broken like it's Cully. Go. Vision. I stick pussies with precision. Vision. I stick pussies within a hot kitchen. I hit it from the back. 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 Listen to this track. Your mom gives me double stack. Hop on the BBC. Gets toward me, fucking worthless niggas. Go green. Ejaculation machine. Notification go green. Get that ass big. Get that ass big. Ejaculation machine. Notification go green. Get that ass big. Get that ass big. Everybody come pull out your cocks.
Clean up my chat.
You know they're already out. That flow is out of style like a week ago. Whole system broken like it's Cully. Go. Vision. I stick pussies with precision. Vision. I stick pussies within a hot kitchen. I hit it from the back. 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 I hit it from the back.
Get pussy when you're fat. That's what you like to do. Get money when you're fat. That's what you like to do. Shout out to Chris Chan. I've drunk my own piss, man. Man, everybody, people cheat on their wife, man. It's a normal thing. It's a normal thing. People cheat on their wife, man. It's a normal thing. It's a normal thing. Wing. This one goes out to you little soft music loving motherfuckers. Really call them motherfucker. What?
That flow is out of style like a week ago. Whole system broken like it's Cully. Go. Vision. I stick pussies with precision. Vision. I stick pussies within a hot kitchen. I hit it from the back. 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 Why do you think your bitches get huge dildos? Because you guys don't possess the BBC gene. That's why you're upset. No BBC equals anger.
All right, guys. I wanna kind of watch this low tier god thing right here. Uh, it's about each Mortal Kombat. I want to see him. God. damn. I'm gonna have to switch this to 720p.
Like, I don't mind freestyling in this game because I really don't care about losing in this shit. I'm gonna just be honest with you. If I lose or win, I really don't give a shit. Auto players struggle against her. Why?
Hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
I still fuck with Rain, but I like Tanya too. I honestly haven't even done my homework in this game like that. She can combo off reloads into assist. You talking about like this shit? Spam her back two string with Goro assist. Nah,
All
Street
right.
Fighter 6 isn't a disappointment.
All right,
It's just,
I'm back.
it's just in early stages. Street Fighter and Tekken,
Oh,
Tekken 8 will still be the
I
premier.
wanted to change my shirt and turn the light on. Oh, fuck me, dude. Dude, low tier sucks at this game.
Here, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play.
Oh,
Because
nice.
I don't care. Let's see if I can get it.
Oh, damn it. Fuck, you got me.
Did I finish the story mode? I did not, but I will. I'm gonna play it next. Just, I don't know. I feel like if they don't just pump and dump money into this game like crazy, this shit's gonna die quick. Like they gotta fix so much shit.
Oh, shit. I didn't know the PlayStation was so loud. I'm gonna
They
turn the
taught me
volume
losing a lot.
on.
Look, 36 wins, 36 losses.
What?
I don't even know why there's wins and losses in player matches. Like, why?
The volume's so low. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna say it's like really audible.
Getting stream sniped is difficult.
Ow! Ow!
Like,
someone for me the poor favor.
Wait, what?
I will cue the. Oh, hey, a video with actual audio. Nice. My throw attempt failed. Thank you for informing me.
This nigga's bro. Why are these niggas in the lobby? Oh, these niggas are kids. Like, the fuck is wrong with these weirdo ass niggas, bro? I'm literally exiting the lobby. Get off my mother. I don't get bothered. If I got bothered, I would have quit the internet years ago. I'm the true winner. I'm me. These niggas are nobody.
She's been using me for my money. Okay.
Ah, fuck me. Now, run my heads now.
Using people and then dumping them when you're done with them, it'll make you suffer 10-fold, 20-fold, 100-fold. I'm going to call the rape man.
Shut the fuck up! I need to get to bed soon. Huh? Who the f left the window open?
Wow. Thanks, Sector. I think I might change my, yeah, I'm gonna change my,
I got you, bitch! Boom chugga like it's ding-a-lang time. Yeah, that's right. You about to feel the wrath of my ding-a-lang.
So it was somebody that moved so fast that they changed it. And that means they're gonna change it again. You should have DM one of my mods that shit. I was just like, there's only one person that plays Mewtwo. Direct. Which is why I didn't really trip off of it. I was just like, come on, that's out of his character. Z is capitalized, it's not him, definitely not Hayes, blah blah blah. See, my thing is, so you're saying that he changed his name. You guys banned Hayes off the stream? You did?
Will you ever learn how to be good at any game?
It seems like I never have to learn how to be good in any game as long as dumb continue to pay me. If I still suck at
definitely
want
to use
that means I'm getting paid for not even being good, so thank you, dumb for your worthless 3. Your donations will be blocked moving forward. We have their Switch ID in Discord. Okay, shoot it to me via DM. Remember when I checked it, I couldn't find another Black Haze on my list. I couldn't tell which color he plays. I just seen Mewtwo and was like, oh, this is Haze. When he started to teabag, he broke bum. Black Haze, thank you for the 10. I appreciate it. These niggas trying to frame you, bro. We gonna figure it out though. Wait, this ain't no real Black Haze, is it? So see, look, I even said to myself, like, wait a minute, this ain't no real Black Haze.
I like that, but it costs points, and it only adds 9% of 90 points. I love how ruthless Bihan is in this game. I love that Bihan is Sub-Zero, and he is like, it's confirmed. Bihan is Sub-Zero. That's it. I like it. I never liked Kuai Liang as Sub-Zero. The prominent Sub-Zero. I always liked Bihan. Always. I always preferred Bihan to Kuai Liang. Kuai Liang be Tundra and have Water / Ice powers. Fuck, wrong button. Fuck, wrong button. No, excuse me. Fuck! No! Damn it! They got me. So you guys think that was his mod that I think it is. Damn,
Wait,
man,
he's
he's
so
so cool.
So why would he do that?
Okay. Okay.
Yo, this nigga just teabagged me? What are you doing?
What? Man, the brutalities in this game. They're so good. They're so much better than the fatalities in this actual. Excuse you, boy. I just woke up. Took a nice shower. Drank some coffee. Not a left this morning. Smells good. Ah, what? Dude, what? What cameo helps Sub-Zero the
Every
best?
mod that I have eventually turns into a tier in the first place. Who gives a fuck?
Is that how we're playing it? Gotcha. On the downswing, bruh. Yeah, you want it out of the corner. Definitely. Alright, there it is. Ah. Alright. Fuck. I did the wrong version. I needed the EX version. Dude, I don't know why people went out and bought that Assassin's Creed game today. It's like, just wait for it to be 20 bucks. What other Assassin's Creed game, what new have they done in this? They just took it back to where it was before. Wow. Stubby Zeros. Stubby the Stubby Zeros. Fuck. Nice. Oh, excuse me. Come on, Subby. Gotcha. God damn it! I fucked up the buttons! Oh, he got me. Ha 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 ha. Stop advancing on me, fool. I'm not sure if I liked Cyrac as a cameo, but I'm almost certain I'm not using him right either. I don't know what to do with him. And I mean, I don't want to switch to Frost because I've used Frost on my last two characters. I don't want to use Frost again. You know, both on Nitara and General Shao. I want to try something different now. Wrong button. Come on, consistent buttons, dude. That's how you win. Consistent buttons. Come on. There we go. Oh god, he had armor. I didn't know. What? Dude, no way.
Shit is fucking cool. You're just eating up projectiles. Just stealing HP over and over.
Fuck, dude, this Havoc is murking the shit out of me, bro.
Alright, next.
Oh, you would? Okay, cool. I'm pressure. Can you like a 360
Fuck.
camera? Let me. Oh. Hey, look. Can you rate my drip like 1 through 10?
Yeah, she look bougie.
Who, me?
Yeah. Let me. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, not one
wait,
chick denies
wait.
the 360.
Can you shake it just a little bit?
Just a little bit.
Money.
How about we just? I'm gonna just fast forward to like the better looking.
All right. Used. Fuck. What?
Alright, so I believe this is going to be our epilogue now. I think this is a chapter 7 epilogue. In addition, alright, a couple weeks ago, there were, I guess, what could be considered, alright, detractor videos that were submitted to the show, and we actually watched them. One was a video making fun of my gameplay of Grand Theft Auto 3, and it was very poorly done. And then there was another video that was supposed to be a parody of me trying cup noodles on DSP Tries It. It was also very poorly done.
And because of that, and because of me basically putting my life on the line with this content, I can't recover very quickly. So you're going to have to bear with all the snorts, all the clearings of my throat, because, you know, that's just the way it is.
Oh my god. Basically, I razzed both videos saying there's been way better videos out there making fun of me, or at least observationally seeing what my shortcomings are when it comes to content creation. Those 2 videos were some of the worst I'd ever seen. And so, rightfully so, I criticized the shit out of them during the show, all right? Someone, I guess, figured, oh, this now opens the floodgates to just submit a bunch of negative videos about Phil and he has to watch them all. Yes! Yes! Finally! Wrong. All right? I have a strict policy. No detractor content. Both on DSP Gaming and DSP Reacts, there's just no detractor content allowed. Now, if there's an exception, like if there's a This Is How You Don't Play that's well done, and it's pertinent, and it has constructive criticism, and good writing, and it's entertaining and funny, then we can watch it. But this week, I had 2 different videos submitted. One was a video of me from over 20 years ago, all right? Basically telling a story about my college days. So I'm 18 years old, I'm telling a story, okay? And this story, I've already told the story many times over the years in my own volume content, all right? This story is not very changed, same story, but this video, I just found on the internet. So they uploaded this video with all this superimposed detractor shit over. Oh, he's full of shit. He's looking like he's bragging, and look at this, and this, like it's all insults. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, why the fuck would I watch this video? It's a story I've already told. It's not even pertinent to today. And the only reason that people put this up was because someone kept insulting me with the superimposed comments, the text on the video. No, I'm not watching it. I'm a coward. I'm worse than the Cowardly Lion, so that ain't gonna happen. This is a complete waste of everyone's time. So I told them, no, resubmit for next week. I'm not watching this. Okay? Then someone else submitted a video that was essentially a 1-minute hit piece. Basically saying that everything I do is terrible, multiple masturbation jokes and dumb shit like that. You know the one moment in my 15-year history that something stupid happened like that, and they act like it's the end-all be-all of what I've made for 15 years. You're an idiot, okay? By the way, they have a person in the video dressed up like me who actually is fatter than me and has a worse hairline. Which is funny. It's like if you're making fun of me in the video for my looks, you probably shouldn't get someone who has even worse looks than me. It's probably kind of productive, you know, because they actually look worse than me. I'm just saying. Anyway, so I'm not watching that either. It's literally a 1-minute video. The entire video is like schoolyard bullying, making fun of me. There's no criticism, nothing constructive whatsoever. None of it is good-natured razzing. It's all outright insults. So no, I'm not going to fucking watch that. And I even said to the person, you have a chance to resubmit next week, and if you ever resubmit a detractor video like that again, I'm just going to ban you outright. Okay? I'm just going to ban. This is not Phil reacts to detractor content. I've outright said in my long-form react events, I'm not doing that. I would react to say, hey, this is how you don't play. That's well-regarded. That's well done. Remember, we reacted to This Is How You Don't Play Metal Gear Solid 2 last year. I thought that was superb, honestly. The first original one, I think, was one of the best ones ever made. Okay? Now, also, in regards to, you know, moving forward, all right? I'm going to tell you right now, if people think that they're going to be funny, oh, I'm going to become a member to submit this kind of content, you're not going to be a member anymore because you're going to be banned. All right? It's always been against the rules. This is not some new thing. This is not some revelation. This is you essentially trying to stir the pot and cause drama. It's not going to work because I'm not stupid. All right? So I'm laying down the law now. You guys want to fucking start with this stuff, you know. We're trying to pull this. I know who you are anyway. I know who you are anyway.
Permit.
I'm coming for you. So go ahead and try to pull it and see how long you last. You know, I'm a generous guy. I'm not going to fucking just ban people outright. I give everyone a second chance. But that's it. You get your second chance, you do it again, you're out of here. Okay? Maybe that's the thing. Maybe my problem is I always think that it's my fault. Like, I think, man, the reason that this is happening is because you know, something I did. It's sad because it makes people not want to be good people. You know what I say? Moving forward, it makes it like you don't want to trust anyone. Like, one time, I was at a drive-thru, all right? And as I'm in a drive-thru, a guy rides up on a bike, and he's like, dude, I'm going to be honest with you. I have, like, no money, and I'm really hungry. Could you just buy me, like, 2 tacos? Negative. No. Nay. Absolutely not. And I was like, fuck you. I was looking at the guy, and you could tell this guy probably lived on his bike. Like, you could see he had, like, nothing. Just, like, one backpack, right? And I was like, yeah. And I think I actually bought him a meal. And I let him get the whole meal. I was like, just take the meal, dude. It's all good. I'm sorry I don't believe you. I'm sorry I totally don't believe you. And he's like, wow, you're so generous. Why did you get me the whole meal, not just the 2 tacos? I said, because look at you. Like, I can look at you and I can tell that you're someone probably down on your luck. You're riding around. You got nothing with you, right? I'll buy you the meal because you need it. You're going to eat it right here, right? He didn't ask for money. He didn't come up to me and say, Phil, can I have $10? He said, can I get me 2 tacos? Like, you know what? I'll buy you the meal because you're going to eat it, right? But this is fucked up. You know, that's what I mean. Like, people who prey on people like that, because then it makes people skeptical. They don't want to be nice to people, you know?
You liar, you.
I'm good at lying. All right.
I lost round when I don't.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let's continue. We still have 2 more hours. We're gonna get through these ultra member submissions and then get to the general. All right. Now, remember again.
Wait.
I don't make anything on these videos. This is all gonna get claimed. So, if you could support this stream in some way, whether it's a super chat, a membership, a gifted membership, or a tip, it would.
I fumbled that ass through that one.
Dear Phil, I wrote you, but you're still in calling. I left my cell, my pager, and my home phone at the bottom. I sent 2 tips back in autumn. Must not have got them. I used my mom's credit card. She must have caught them. But anyways, fuck it. What's up, man? How's Jasper? I do think it's fucked up. You've got so many detractors, illegal restreamers, hate channels, reactors, and every single one of them. You're down from the rafters, and every single one of them knows you're always plastered that you were grooming handily and tried to trap her, and every single one of your streams is a disaster. But at least you have support from some overcooked pasta.
Fuck.
I got an anonymous tip. Dear Phil, I've been a fan since 2011. I even got that underground shit with Project 7. I loved all the shit you did with John Rambo. That shit was back. I got a room full of posters and pictures of Cat. My mom, my wife, is pregnant and I'm about to be a father too.
Whoa, that was 0.
Anyway, I really hope this tip will get you through. Forever yours, your biggest fan. P.S. We should be together too. right here suck.
Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
All right.
You don't just get to say and do whatever the fuck you want on this planet without consequences. You know, consequences have actions, pimp. So, it's this simple. Stop being a bitch. Let's do it.
Pussy face goatee. You can't speak to me. Transplant hairline drip. You can't speak to me. My services cost.
Five bands.
Symmetrical jawline, crispy hairline, chisel, crispy complexion. It's the gym daily, body to kill for. Peanut butter skin.
Focus on your sexy, bro. Your shit's looking real poverty, bro.
You looking real pale and shit on stream, like pussy face goatee. You can't speak to me. Transplant hairline.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna take a dab.
My services cost.
Oh,
You fucked up because you took the first step towards a public view. Crispy hairline, crispy jawline. You're not crispy, dumbass. You're crisp. My streams are clean. They don't have a bunch of butter on the screen. Look at my face. It's fat. It's oils. It's grease.
Pussy face goatee. You can't speak to me. Transplant hairline drip. You can't speak to me. My services cost.
5 bands. 5 bands. And block me. 5 bands. 5 bands.
You guys just don't understand, like, how often people fuck with me. It's not like when I end the stream, people stop fucking with me. The money's slowly seeping out of it, and all I get's grief. Big up Liquid Richard. Big up Liquid Richard. My name is Richard. I hate streaming. The fact is, I'm not a good streamer. I do this to try to milk the last little bit of my viewership.
I just can't fucking do it. I just can't fucking do it. I was plugging moldly. I was plugging moldly. I just can't fucking do it. I just can't fucking do it. I was plugging moldly. I was plugging moldly.
Either subscribe, donate, or get the fuck out.
All I wanted to do, all I wanted to do, is fucking stream and have a good time, have a good game.
That ruined my life.
All I wanted to do, all I wanted to do, is fucking stream and have a good time, have a good game, have a good time, have a good game.
How is that even fucking fair? Look here, listen. Look here, listen. How is that even fucking fair? Look here, listen. Look here, listen.
I just can't fucking, I was plugging moldly. I was plugging moldly. I just can't fucking, I was plugging moldly. I was plugging, I just can't fucking do it. I just can't fucking do it. I was plugging moldly. I was plugging moldly. I just can't fucking do it. I just can't fucking do it. I was plugging moldly. I was plugging moldly.
Either subscribe, donate, or get the fuck out.
Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna find out who the fuck you are. You motherfucker. You are fucked. Clip this one, bitches. Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you. You are fucked. And you are done.
I'm coming for you. Coming for you.
No.
I'm coming for you.
Sound good?
Coming for you.
Fair enough.
Coming for you.
Alright.
You need Jesus. Please talk about boys.
No.
I'm looking. Please talk about punk ass bitches. I'm looking. We come from the bottom, and he cleans us off, and he raises us up. Raises us up. A man can lay with a man, but it's reached a point of, I believe, sexual attraction for Philip.
Enough with the being completely unfair to me and trying to make it out like I'm a villain. Go fuck yourselves. Literally, lick the shit in my asshole. I don't care about any of you. You're all insignificant humans. None of you will ever do anything with your lives. Get fucked.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you.
Bloodshed and bullets.
You are fucked. And you are done. I'm coming for you.
On diarrhea day, dog.
Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you.
It's Dark Side Phil.
It's your boy Wings of Redemption.
This is how we chill.
Look here. Joe Murray spends his whole fucking day talking about Phil. Joe Murray spends his whole fucking day talking about Phil.
It's time for another relaxing chill session. Load up, down. No need to be stressing, flying sky high. On the Wings of Redemption, Chill Murray 7. That's my decompression.
Joe Murray spends his whole fucking day talking about Phil.
Let's go. Good to see you motherfuckers, dude. Bro, okay, I don't know if you guys know RDC World 1. All you motherfuckers should know these guys, bro. I love these dudes' videos. And they dropped, like, Video Game House 6, where they pretty much, like, make this reality TV show with all these, like, video game characters in it, bro. And low-key, this is, like, my favorite part in the whole fucking video. And then, like, we'll jump into Phil. Because, of course, we're waiting for fucking Phil's stupid ass, like always. But I was like, bro, this is, like, perfect. Phil finna sit here and talk shit about fighting games, you know? So I was just like, bro, this was funny as shit. I was getting high as fuck this morning, bro. This had me rolling. Like, I couldn't stop laughing. I was too high this morning, guys. Like, fuck. Why?
Round 1. Fight.
Hold on, kid. Hold on, kid. Hold on, kid.
Son, bitch. Hey,
get back. Hold on, kid.
I got that too. This feels like Phil. Like, bro, it feels like actually Phil trying to play Mortal Kombat 1 low key. That's why I kind of crack it up. I was like, bro, this should be Phil's ass, man. This shit's funny as hell.
Bro, I couldn't get in, bro.
Assist, nigga.
You're right.
You just gotta assist. I'm just telling you.
Bro, come on, lock in. Come on.
God, no, bitch, you lock in. What you mean? I lock in. Come on. Damn, nigga can't fight or something. I might have brought the wrong nigga.
Like, bro, fuck that shit, dude.
Same thing gonna happen this time.
Alright, let's see.
I would never try to fight a Mortal Kombat motherfucker, bro.
I got some too.
Like, fuck.
I couldn't wrap up.
Alright, bro, come on.
Like, literally, this is how Phil tries to play Mortal Kombat, bro.
Damn. can't do one job. Hey, I quit, man. I quit.
Hey, you quit? Hey, that's the list of it. That's like leaving an online match. That's a win.
I'm fucking dead. That's literally, it just had those Phil trying to play Mortal Kombat vibes. Man, fuck this shit. I quit, man. Fuck this. I was like, yo, that's Phil, dude. That's exactly how he be trying to play this
like,
shit,
damn, he got one job, assist. The nigga can't assist? What the fuck going on? Get your big ass up here. Damn, ball roll. And that's exactly why I always like Dudley more than you, bro.
Bitch, why ain't he in 6 then?
That's why I always like Dudley more than you.
And I bet I'll knock his motherfucking ass out too.
Yeah, all right, but you can't knock out Sub-Zero, huh?
Yeah, whatever.
You can't even help him.
Y'all just met y'all black quota and y'all replaced with a nigga named JP.
Oh, he done turned racist. What you
Yeah,
mean black quota? T-Hawk in the game, ain't he?
Man, that nigga Mexican.
Oh,
yeah, he ain't in 6 either.
Y'all just can't box that shit.
Who?
Both of y'all.
Bro, he ain't even Mexican, bro. Oh shit, is he? I thought he was Native American.
That's all.
That shit's hilarious, dude.
You better say it. He alright, man. Yo, son, I almost knocked this motherfucker. I almost knocked your motherfucking ass out just for that. Man, you ain't gonna do nothing. Be for real. You ain't gonna do nothing to Jen. Turn devil.
I thought he was fucking Native American, bro.
My fault. Anyway, you can't fight Sub-Zero then because y'all
Whatever.
no assist in y'all's game.
Close enough, right?
What's that? Take a tag tournament. Y'all switch. That's not an assist. Shit. That's a switch. It's By the 2 time on you're 2. able to switch, you're gonna be dead. It's 2 on 2. The whole game. You know why? Because one nigga lose, both niggas lose. What kind of? Who set that shit up?
That's actually the sorriest shit I've ever heard.
Come on. Drop your sorry asses.
Fuck
you. Come on. I said, come on. I don't know you. Listen to your daddy, boy. You do know him. I'm your daddy. Come on, listen to me.
Oh, your daddy. Look at him.
What time it is?
Fucking tacky,
You know
bro.
what time it is? Oh, yeah.
I see the phone. I see the phone.
You know what's coming?
Oh, what's up? Oh, all right. Tag me in. Hey.
Oh, no, bro. This is heavy rolling.
Tag me in.
Okay, Snood. That makes sense.
Sub-Zero wins. Flawless victory.
Dad, did you not hear me call you? I told you to tag me in. Man, no, we need a rematch. I didn't even get to fight. What are you doing?
Oh, God damn.
Man, no, you shut up.
Bro,
What are you talking about?
this is what Phil wishes he could do. You know, like, if Phil's a younger man, he still couldn't do this. Like, bro, Phil had a team of editors at his fingertips, bro. And he still couldn't come up with something that touched some shit like this, bro.
Man, it don't matter. You should have tagged me in no matter
You know,
what.
if Phil thinks us black people are dumb, he
Yeah,
thinks
you
we're
see what happened to me
monkeys
too,
and
nigga.
shit, bro.
Now,
So this would
like
probably
I was
piss him
saying,
off even worse.
Can't nobody beat him.
That's why you're not my dad. That's what I'm saying.
I don't give a fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
You know my son. It's over. They the chance, bro. Hey, stop screaming.
Yeah. Who won it? Who got next? It's us, baby. Want to call that? MK1, let's go. Go Scorpion, my dog. Anybody want it? Yeah, we're the champions.
Yo.
Champions? Well, what about us?
Hey, what y'all doing here? Are you talking about the anime house?
We have video games too, Sub-Zero.
But like, y'all anime characters.
Shut up and get ready to fight.
But like, this is video game.
Perfection does not have time to talk.
Bro, fuck that shit, bro.
Here's another fighter.
That's dirty. That's dirty as hell. Cause low key, Mortal Kombat characters are legitly like more ruthless than like Street Fighter and Tekken. And here comes fucking Dragon Ball motherfuckers with the power to destroy a universe in the palm of their hand. You know? Like, fuck. I'm fucking dead.
Hey, come on, man. Hey, fight over. I don't think he can fight no more, man. God damn.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't do nothing with that. So, does anybody else want to try?
Oh, no. We I got something to do, actually.
Are you sure?
No, I think Tekken want to fight y'all, though.
Wait, no, I saw y'all niggas show, bro. I'm fucking street.
I'm actually going home right now.
I got something to do, yeah. Home right here. You home already?
We just need a rest.
That's what I thought, monkeys. Let's go.
Why the fuck is Dragon Ball Z here? Like, stick to the anime house. This the shit I'm talking about. Niggas got Spider-Man walking through the house and shit. Y'all are movies and anime. Y'all are not video game characters.
Like, for real, though.
Leave that to us. Can't fight y'all niggas. Y'all flying around here punching niggas through mountains and shit. Damn. We Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, nigga. Street Fighter. Niggas fighting in the street. God damn.
Bro, fuck that shit. No, I felt like some Phil shit
Fuck
though.
them.
Fuck them.
That is all.
Fuck them. I'm fucking
Hey, y'all, the
dead.
shooting game's on that shit again, man.
Alright, that's it. That's it. Phil's here. I knew he'd
that
be
was
here by
the
now.
one.
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Experiment, and I'm very happy that we did
But I was
this.
like, yeah,
This
that's
is
that
something that I was
DSP
dying
energy
to
if you
find
could
out
bring that
just
shit
through
in
some
real
data.
life, yo.
And I'm
That
absolutely
shit's
glad
funny.
that people helped me out to track this data and figure this out. So, what am I talking about? Well, Wednesday night, if you remember,
You said
I
a bunch
played
of stupid shit wasn't true.
Street Fighter 6, and I played with Blanca. It
Let's
was a Master
go.
Blanca stream. It was only my
Fucking
second Master
perfect,
Blanca
huh?
stream. Earlier in
Perfect
the week, on
timing,
Monday night, I
guys.
had tried it, and I had 24
Perfect
wins and 32
timing.
losses
You
for a
couldn't even
43%
fucking
win-loss
plan this
ratio.
shit.
Ouch. That's no good. That's definitely in the realm of a losing streak, and I
I
don't
just
wanna
knew
keep that
Phil
going.
be
I wanna
looking
keep
at all
that
that
record,
shit
right?
we were talking
So,
on his day off, so let's go.
I had observed something
Yo,
pretty
what's up,
interesting
BFTK?
since that Monday night stream. It seemed like the vast majority of people who I were facing in Street Fighter 6 at the master level all said cross-platform. That means the vast
I'ma
majority
let
of
him
people
cook.
at that high ranking in Street Fighter 6 are not playing it on PlayStation 5, which is a bizarre statistic because did you know that over 50% of the people who own Street Fighter 6 own it on PS5? It's data. It's like, I think it's like 58%. At least,
It's
you know, when that
data.
statistic was created, whenever that was. But, you know, we were talking around 60% of people who bought the game own it on one platform. Then why is it when I'm playing at the highest skill level, almost no one's on that platform? But at that point, it was just a guess. It was off of my, you know, just thinking from what I felt. And I said, when I play this on Wednesday night, I want to actually track the data.
Oh, man, this is funny.
So we did. Wednesday night, I played a grand total of 54 matches. Okay? 54 total matches. I think that equated to, I want to say, 27 sets. Although it wasn't always a full
He's
set of
coming out
three,
with the
sometimes it
hard
was 2-0.
data, guys.
Sometimes it was a one
scientific
and done where I
facts
beat them or
and
they beat
shit.
me and then they rage quit.
He used
so
the
it was only
scientific
one.
method for this, dude.
So out of these 54 matches, arguably like 27 different people who I fought. Okay, we tracked the data. First of all,
tracked
I won
the
more
data.
than I lost, and I'm happy for that. I want to have a winning night. I won 30 wins and 24 losses, so 56% win-loss ratio. I mean, that's not bad. It's certainly not great, but I'd rather come up positive than negative. And the fact that I'm playing at master level and I'm getting a positive ratio is obviously a great thing, correct?
Correct.
So here's the data. You ready for this? We counted live. Out of those 27 people I fought, 23 of them were cross-platform. Only 4 players out of 27 were on PS5. I would like you to think about that for a moment. Okay, let's do some math, shall we? You ready for this? Excuse
Science and math with DSP, bro. Like, imagine this guy is your substitute teacher for science. Like, you know, for your science class or your math class. This is that vibe, you know? Fuck, let's go. Drunk ass substitute teacher shit, you know?
Because to me, I'm sorry, that just absolutely blows my mind when you think about that. All right? Out of 27 players, only 4 were on PS5.
Oh yeah, this is the
that is
setup for the beg for the PC.
14%? No. Yes, 14%. Okay, maybe round up. 15%. How does it make sense that only 15% of the people I played were on PS5 when 60% of people who own the game are on PS5? That doesn't seem statistically
He does his
jive.
little.
It's as if there's a correlation here.
The retard.
As if, like, people who are
I'm
ranking
trying
high
not
in
to
the
say
game
that word
are
as
not
much,
playing it on PS5.
The autistic
It's
thinker.
interesting, isn't it?
I'm gonna
Now,
call that pose. The autistic
FYI,
thinker. He
someone,
does.
as I was playing live,
It could be an
looked at
emote
every
in
single time that it
Fortnite.
said cross-platform and essentially tried to find the player. Now, this is all, you know, reliant on, you know, people who were watching or whatever, okay? But apparently 2 of the players who I played cross-platform were on Xbox. That would honestly make sense, because if you actually do the math there, if you say 2 out of 27, that's only about 7%. Well, the statistic is, I believe it was like 13% of players who own this game are on Xbox. So if you could argue, all right, maybe 8% of the players I played versus the 13% who own it on Xbox, it kind of jives. That does
Digging in
kind of
his
make
ear,
sense.
wiping it on his pants, bro.
But does it make any sense then that literally 21 out of 27 players were on PC? That is 78%.
No.
78% of the people I play at master level are on PC.
No.
An overwhelming majority, right?
No shot.
He's so dumb.
No shot, bro. No shot that 78% of the people he fought that were master on PC. Like, no. It had to be like 50-50 or like 40-60. You know, that kind of ratio. No shot. Feels like, oh yeah, 3/4 in favor of his narrative. Yeah, bro. Totally.
Now, I want you to think about this very clearly. Do you think that's coincidence? Do you think that by supreme luck, that the most people who are at the master level of the game just happen to be all on the same platform? Oh, it was just a lucky thing that it happened that way, right?
Well, okay, I just have to say this. At the end of the day, the professional gamers, like I've been saying this for weeks, professional streamers, professional fighting game players, etc., are mostly playing on PC, bro. Because they stream, they upload content, and it's easy to do that shit on a PC. It's easy to record your gameplay on a PC. You know? So if there's, like, people like Justin Wong, for instance, or, like, Snake Eyes, or Nephew, you know? They're using a fucking PC, bro. And you can fucking plug a controller into a PC. It's the most versatile system to play a fighting game on. Like, you can use a fighting stick, Xbox controller, a PS5 controller. You can use, like, almost whatever the fuck you want, right? So, like, yeah, people that, like, know a lot and that are very serious about their gameplay and shit like that are most likely on a PC. Do you get an advantage on a PC? Maybe a millisecond, but not even then. It always depends on your internet at the end of the day, bro. And the only reason why internet-wise, a fucking PC player has an advantage over a console player is because most console players are casual gamers, bro. They're not sitting here, like, thinking to plug their console into the Ethernet, you know, into their modems and shit like that. You know, they're just like, yo, bro, I worked all day, I'm gonna fucking turn this shit on, yup, and go to bed. You know, where it's like, yeah, I plug my shit into the Ethernet wherever I can because I play more seriously, you know, and I stream and shit. I use my internet more than someone that, like, a console, that uses a console would, you know? So, like, I don't know, bro. All his logic is bullshit at the end of the day. Sorry, that was long-winded, but the fucker, ugh.
Alright, so here's what's going on. It's sad but true. Over the course of Street Fighter V, alright, pro players began to realize that there were ways to get an upper edge playing this game online. Because in the era of Street Fighter 4, nobody cared about online play. It was mostly for just practice. But in the era of Street Fighter V, things changed. In the era of Street Fighter V, there started to be entire series of online tournaments being held. Alright, especially during the COVID era. You couldn't even go to a physical location to play the game because they didn't have them. You had to play online if you wanted to stay in the competitive community.
It's like he's just figuring out that professional players mostly play on
the
PC.
Limitations of playing online. Notably, getting these games on PC and finding all kinds of tweaks, hacks, and things to make them essentially give you an upper edge. Now, I am not saying that people are cheating the game.
That's what he's saying. You know, he's one of those people, bro, that hide his true intentions.
Yeah.
He tries to put the soft, flowery thing in front of it. You know, so he doesn't look as bad. No, that's what he's saying. He's assuming that anyone that's playing on PC, bro, is, like, going online and downloading all these special hacks and shit to make their game run better. Like, when that's not the case, bro. At all. And if it is happening, it's like that 1 or 2, 3 people, like, you know, like, what the fuck?
Bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because some people are like, oh, that means that they're doing, like, crazy macros and they press a button and it does a giant combo for them. or, you know, no, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, by tweaking this game on PC, pro players have found ways around some of the limitations of online play. They have dramatically reduced the amount of input delay from when they press a button and something happens in the game. They have found ways that they're going to get better connections. They have also found a way to limit delayed or dropped inputs. And what I mean by that is, one thing that I'm distinctly noticing at the master level.
Bro, this motherfucker needs a goddamn... Bro, he needs a tinfoil hat over that big bulbous head of his. Like, what the fuck, bro? Literally, dude, he needs a tinfoil hat on his head right now. He's going hard, dude.
Particularly when I'm playing people in crossplay, is that for some odd reason, the game is mistiming my inputs or literally dropping them entirely. One of the basic bread and butter combos of Blanca is standing roundhouse, standing fierce punch, his coward crouch move, and another fierce punch. It's 3 hits. It's one of the easiest combos to perform in the entirety of the game. And multiple times playing at the master level, the game is claiming that either I'm not pressing the button or my timing is off, despite the fact that I've played more with Blanca.
Your timing's off. Phil, your timing's off or you're mashing. Like, the game's not just like...
Dude.
Bro, dropping only your inputs, dude. Literally, like, no fucking fighting game sits here and just cuts off your inputs. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, Phil. You're sitting here doing an input, like, say he's blocking, right? But Phil's like a panic masher, kinda. And he's slow. So think about it. He's sitting here blocking, and then he's all fucking panicking. Oh, I think I can get him. And he fucking drops the block to try to, like, mash a punch or some shit. And then he's like, what?
This one looks like Frankenstein's laboratory. I really like it.
Like, that's what he does. And it's, like, obvious that he probably jumped, dropped the block to punch, or some stupid shit. You know, holy fuck.
Any other character in the game. 1,396 matches, and you're telling me I haven't mastered a 3-hit combo with Blanca yet. I find it slightly hard to believe that it's me. Sorry on this one, but I'm going to call bullshit. If you're talking about the new character, Aki, who has tough execution, harder combos, things like that, I will say it's me. That's me and my execution. I don't know the character yet. I don't have the muscle memory yet. I'm getting older. Aki actually hurt my hand when I was playing with her. Seriously. After I was done playing with that character, my hand was like
oh my god, bro.
And I'm like, you know, it's
ridiculous.
Bro,
like, when I'm actually working my kitchen job and I have a hard day of cutting shit all day, you know, or I have to wash dishes or some shit all day. Bro, my elbow, not my elbow, but my wrist locks up. And it hurts so bad to where, like, I have to stop what I'm doing. Like, if I was streaming, right, and I was sitting here, like, doing that shit, like, Phil's not in pain, okay? Right, this guy's just like, oh, he's like that guy who, like, jogs for 10 seconds, and he's like, oh, he gets all winded and acts like he ran a mile. Where there's those of us that do actual shit and actually hurt our bodies and shit. And you could tell, you know, like I sit here and my knife will fall out my hand, and my wrist locks up, and my fingers and hand lock up, and it's very painful, right? And I try to rub it, and it'll go away for a second. I try to pick up my knife again, and then my wrist, like, locks up again. It's always my right wrist, you know? It's the wrist I use to cut. Like, cut and chop, you know? And I'm an aggressive cutter. Like, I use my knife really aggressively and shit like that. You know, like, my hand actually locks up. Like, I have carpal tunnel, I think, in my right wrist. Not Phil. This dude, bro, sitting here clicking start stream, and then he uses a controller. He sits here using a controller for most of the game he plays, dude. The least intensive fucking way to play video games. If he was sitting here playing like PC games all the time, using a mouse all the time and shit, I would almost buy that, right? But nah, this dude's full of shit.
I can't take it. But you're gonna tell me a basic 3-hit combo I can't do with Blanca. Consistently too, because it wasn't like, oh, it dropped it once. It was like multiple times during these matches, and of course, always against a crossplay player. Always against a crossplay player that it would drop. So, yeah, what I'm seeing here, sadly, is that with Street Fighter 6, there is, sadly, a situation where pro players have figured out the best way to play this game is to have PC likely doing something to tweak it. Now, I know for a fact that there are players in the FGC who have actually custom tweaked their PCs to play this game. I know that sounds ridiculous. That sounds like a real try-hard mentality, does it not? Oh my god, people actually have a fucking gaming PC and they sat there and they actually tweaked the shit out of it? Yes! There's the entire I don't know of one. There's one that's called FGOS.
I sound crazy.
It's a fighting
Everything I'm saying sounds crazy. But yes, it's true.
To give you less input delay when you're playing Street Fighter Online. It exists. I shit you not. During my day off, someone fucking sent me a link to it. They were like, so this is what it is, and you're not supposed to have it, but people pirated the shit out of it, and it's all over the internet, and all the pro players use this. And I was like, well, I'm not gonna, obviously I'm not gonna put it on my PC. My PC is on Windows 8, outdated as shit, you know? But I was like, so this is what they're all using. Yup, pretty much. That's what they're all doing. And there's other things too, apparently for them to understand.
You're just relaxed.
There's different devices that they're using.
Like,
this has gotta be the dumbest motherfucker I've ever experienced in my life. So they're doing every possible thing to give themselves an advantage. Now, the real question here is, how much of an advantage? And is it an unfair advantage? Those are really the two questions that need to be posed. It's not, is there an advantage? Because this has happened in the last console gen as well.
On all the
Street Fighter 5, the same exact thing
shut the fuck up! Look at you, such a good little dog. You're such a good.
Shut the fuck up!
So, I don't know. That's what I can't answer. Because I'm not part of the FGC. And quite frankly, if you want to know the truth, if you went to any major FGC pro player right now
he's not
about it, they probably
he's not part of the FGC, but he tries to act like he's part of the FGC. And right now he's trying to slander the whole FGC, like acting like everyone that's in the FGC that plays on PC is using some kind of special fucking shit on their PC to make their PC run better than anyone that plays on Xbox or PS5. Like, this guy is actually a fucking crazy person. He's a tinfoil hat in the FGC, bro. Fuck this guy. We need to send him to the fucking gulag and have his feet beaten with fucking bamboo sticks until they bleed and shit, bro. This guy's actually spreading propaganda for scrubs and shit, dude. He's the ultimate scrub, bro. No, literally, today's the day that Phil takes the crown of King of the Scrubs, homie. Okay? There's a lot of scrubs on the planet Earth, and a lot of fucking people like Phil that are pathetic and make excuses and shit. But, bro, nah. This guy is the king of the scrubs, alright? Hell no. He's going hard in the paint.
Wouldn't tell you.
Reaching in the trees for an excuse.
They told you, oh my god, the spot is exposed. Gee, I wonder why every pro Street Fighter 6 player is playing only on PC, and they all seem to be in Master, and they all seem to have great execution, and they don't drop their combos, and they don't have input delay. Gee, I wonder if everyone publicly knew about that, what would happen? You know what I'm saying? So, and by the way, I hate to say this, it used to always be like this in the FGC. I'm not kidding you. There was always an elitist attitude. There was always a good old boys club of those who were pro players who got all the advantages. You would go to a tournament, they'd be treated differently. They get to play on the better cabinets. They get to come late and they get treated nicely. It's the same in mentality.
Well, I bet he's talking about like Daigo and Justin Wong, like prodigies, geniuses, bro. Like Isaac Newtons and fucking Einsteins of the FGC. Like, yes, bro. I'd give him fucking everything on a satin little pillow. Who are you, Phil? Literally, who are you, bro? fucking some shit-talking little nerd, bro. Trying to fucking shove his way in to the FGC. You fucking scrub, bro.
It's the good old boys club of the upper echelon of FGC. They know exactly what they're doing, and they're going to do whatever they can to get ahead. It sucks. It sucks. Because for a common player, imagine you're just someone who doesn't know about any of this, and all you want to do is play the game and get good at it, and you finally get to play a pro player. It's like, gee, isn't it funny that they're literally reacting to every single thing I do instantly?
Because you're a pro player,
and it feels like I'm playing under.
Do you hear him? He literally said, I'm paraphrasing, but fuck him. He literally said, imagine playing a pro player, and they're pretty much like playing better than you. Because they are better than you. They're reacting better than you. They know, like, what? Oh my god, I can't. Holy shit.
Water in a tub of molasses covered by silly putty with chains and all kinds of weights hanging off of my body, and gravity is 100 times as strong as usual. Why is my reaction that slow, but they get to play like it's fast? Because they're playing on a fucking PC.
No, because your reactions are slow. You are slow, Phil. You're a fucking retard, bro. Like, you're a deadhead, dude. I think you actually slipped in the shower one day and hit your head really, really hard, and you shook it off. You know how Bob Saget did that, and he died? Phil should have died, but, like, no, he just, like, scrambled his fucking head, dude. You know? He should have died like Bob Saget after slipping in the shower, but no, Phil gets a slip. He's a survivor, dude. He slipped in the shower, hit his head, and his brains are all fucking fucked around, dude. Alright? Get the fuck out of here with this shit, Phil.
With all these tweaks. What can you do? Now again, here's the thing. I can't tell you with any kind of real evidence what exactly the methods are or how much of an advantage it is. All I can tell you is when you go to play Master and 78% of the people you're playing are on PC, there's a pattern there for a reason. Do you think that by chance everyone just decided to buy a Street Fighter 6 on PC and just happened to luck into Master when that's all the people at the top echelons? Of fucking course not. I knew that there was something going on when I was watching videos of top level players playing Street Fighter 6, and I would absorb tech in these videos before I would play Street Fighter. In fact, I did it last night. I watched some Blanca videos of a top level Blanca, and I'm going to try to employ that gameplay tonight when I play. Every single person I watch
tonight's Friday Night Fights. Tonight's Friday Night Fights, guys. Like, oh my god. Tonight's gonna be crazy, guys. I'm actually gonna probably get so fucked up watching Phil. And like always, I'm gonna open a lobby for the homeboys to play if you guys want, and I'll play with y'all. But I'm actually gonna be watching Phil's gameplay for the most part tonight, guys. It's gonna be fucking crazy. It's gonna be nuts tonight,
dude. There is not one singular top player that I've watched play with Blanco, Honda,
you should, Snoot.
Luke,
you
Lily.
should stream
I'm not
tonight.
kidding. They're all on PC. No one is playing this game on console and is a pro player. No one. And the funny part that people will say, oh, well, that's because they're streamers, so they have a streaming PC. Just think about what you just said. Do you really think that they want to stream on the same PC that they're playing the game on?
Yes!
It does. It slows it down. A lot of
Phil!
people have dedicated PCs.
Phil, that's what I do, you stupid cocksucker. Bro, I just turned down the graphics. You don't know how to use a PC. I turned down all the graphics and the textures and the shadows. So, like, personally for me, like, yeah, the game kind of looks like shit. But, like, it's a fighting game. Like, I don't really notice that shit, right? But, like, I'm able to VTube and stream and play the fucking game at 60 fucking frames, bro. It's just like my internet connection gets a little... It's the internet connection at the end of the day, you stupid retard. Like, come on, homie. Like, literally, like, if my frames drop, if there's delayed frames and shit, it's literally because I already know. And I'm not gonna sit here like you and go like, oh, it's this fault, it's that fault. It's like, no, I'm sitting here doing a bunch of shit on my computer, bro. Using my internet. Like, you know, it is what it is. You know, and if I wasn't using my VTuber, guys, and I was using my webcam, and even without the webcam, I could have all my settings on high. I could stream Cyberpunk with ray tracing on high. That's how I used to stream all my gameplay, especially on Facebook. You know, because I already know my computer could do it without any big compromises, just like I VTube, and that uses a lot of my graphics card, you know? It just does. And it uses just enough on my CPU where, you know, that couple percents, it fucks shit up sometimes. But, yeah, no, he's a fucking dumbass. He doesn't think that, like, people are sitting here using one computer to, like, play games and stream. That's insane. That's insane if he really believes that, bro.
On the game. And then a separate setup to stream. Yes. Yes, they're running dual PC setups so that they don't have any issues to screw up.
Wow! Wow, bro! Wow! He really thinks that motherfuckers like me and Piece of Peace, you know, who else? Aviga? Whoever the fuck else uses their computer. We're using 2 computers, bro. Like, no lie, I am planning to do a 2 PC setup in the future, but that's mostly like 1 PC is to like stream and record and shit like that, and the other one's to like play games. But like, no one does that. Just like everyone has like a pretty cracked fucking computer, bro, with a good CPU, GPU, motherboard, SSD, all that shit, dude. You're like, this guy, he used to work on computers before.
Screw around with it, all right? So, yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. And the thing is, again, how bad of a situation is it? Well, here's the truth. For me, it's actually not that bad. Why? I have no aspirations to play Street Fighter 6 at a competitive level. I already told you guys, I'm not traveling to any tournaments. I'm not entering any competitions, online or offline. My goal with Street Fighter 6 was to prove that I could hang in this game at a semi-competitive level, at least with the online community. You know, by getting multiple characters, including one of the worst with Lily, to master level, and being able to play and win the amount that I have, and try to get back in line with the game. That was pretty awesome, quite frankly, and I'm still enjoying it, and I don't want to stop that. In fact, now that I'm playing at master level, I think it's even more interesting, right? So, I'm going to keep that going. But, at the same time, I told you guys, I didn't have any aspirations to do any better than just being a decent at the online play and being able to show you guys some great gameplay, which I feel I've done. In the last 4 months, I think I've shown you guys some really good Blanca, Honda, and Lily gameplay, and I'm happy to have brought that to you, because normally I'm just a scrub at these games, and I just fuck around, and I bring fundamentals of Street Fighter to the table that gets me a few wins, and then I just drop the game. In this case, that hasn't happened.
Okay, sure, bro. He's telling a 3/4 truth. Bro, a 3/4 truth. The only reason why he hasn't dropped this Street Fighter game, because it's the most scrub friendly. And when I say that, it's just the most accessible. Like, it's easy to put in, like, stick inputs. You have dynamic controls, modern controls, bro. Like, there's so many things that just make the game more accessible. And for Phil, he is good. He's like, he's slightly above average, like, as far as fundamentals, right? But, like, on top of that, the game makes it easy for people like him that are good at fundamentals to scrub and spam things like ODs and fucking Blanca balls. Like, Phil is the equivalent of a fucking scrub modern control player. A little bit, you know? That's what he reminds me of. It's like looking at someone play, like, modern controls. He just knows, like, these simple little things and the OD to, like, make his shit have a little damage and shit. Like, He's very fucking basic. Dude.
So, that's pretty nuts, right? That's pretty nuts what's going on. So to me, it's not a huge deal. What I feel this is a huge deal about is, number one, if you do have an online tournament, I do feel that that's ridiculously unfair. That just because someone bought the version on PC and somehow tweaked their hardware in some way, or maybe software, or both, because I don't actually know what it is. Whatever
you don't.
They did,
you don't
now,
even know what it is.
They don't drop inputs. They get everything instantly. You're playing underwater, but this is supposed to be a competition. Again, this is the equivalent. All right? The equivalent of back in the day going to an arcade, and you both are playing on the same arcade cabinet. The left-hand side works absolutely flawlessly, and the right-hand side has all kinds of issues. The buttons don't work half the time. The joystick won't block down back properly. But you're supposed to play at a competitive level. Who cares? Just play.
These were excuses that he probably used when he lost, like on an actual cabinet, you know. Oh, my buttons just aren't working on my side. Like, this guy. Like, he actually is a tech. Like, bro, we need to actually kidnap this fucker and submit him to the U.S. government so they could study this fucker, you know, about mental health and narcissism and some things like that. He's kind of like a serial killer. He ain't killed nobody yet, low-key. This guy can't stop.
Stop complaining. What? No. That's not fair. That's not competitive. That's completely ridiculous and one-sided, and it shouldn't be considered real competition. So it's the same situation here. If there's going to be tournaments for this game, all right?
Twerp, I know he did this for real. I don't need the Dead Sea Scrolls, really.
Someone who has found a way to
you
get
know,
an unfair leg up on
like Phil's like an actual textbook nurse. It's like Chris fan like, bro.
Like I said, good luck getting a pro FC player to talk about this because they like would because it benefits them to have these kind of advantages. Why on earth would they blow the spot at the FC to reveal this kind of stuff? Correct? So, that's my observations at this point. Now, I'm going to continue to do this. As I continue to play Street Fighter 6, I would like to keep tracking it. How many people I play across platform, and i.e., how many are really playing on PC versus not. Now, it's funny because people who are completely ridiculous say, just turn off crossplay. Do you not understand how these games work? Allow me to explain.
Oh my god. Bro. Oh my god, here he goes. Here he fucking goes, bro. Because we all know, if this was really a scientific experiment, if this was really an experiment like everyone wants to say it is, then he would actually do a stream where he actually turned off crossplay. And did a stream where he did nothing but play people on fucking consoles, right? And then he can actually compare and contrast those results from playing on open and then playing with crossplay off. That's how an experiment is actually done, dude. Like, that's how science is done. You know, but Phil's just like, nope, I'm not gonna turn off crossplay, and here's my fucking retarded reason, and you need to just buy it.
Okay? Crossplay allows you to have a thriving, healthy player. The reason that I played Street Fighter 6 at launch, and every time that I've played this game online, I have constantly found matches, is crossplay. No matter what.
Bro, before he pops off,
give it to Scorpion.
Don't let me remind you, I started these restreams. All the restreams I've done, they all fucking started from Friday Night Fights, bro. Like, literally Friday Night Fights when he did the 30th anniversary collection, right? And he would sit here, bro, and wait up to 5 minutes for a fucking match. Like, that'd be the whole stream sometimes. Like, he'd play a match, like a good set or two, and then he'd wait for 5 minutes because, like, the player pool on console, he's only playing with people on console, dude. So, to play, like, he'd have to wait, like, 5 minutes at the most, right? But he would have a whole night of playing against people and being a little salty fucking bitch. He could do that again, and it'd be the same fucking shit. But he has no excuse for this. Like, you've done this before, Phil. You sat here, played Street Fighter on a small player pool for hours, homie. A smaller pool of people. You know? He sat here and replayed the same people in ranked mode sometimes. Like, come on, dude.
I can find competition. Right now, again, the statistics are
Yo,
as follows.
D-Dog, thanks for the $5, man.
60% of people who own the game
Please,
own
for
it
the
on
love of
PS5.
God, 175. All right, I'll bump it up.
20
for y'all.
some own it on PC. I think it's like low teen percentages own it on Xbox.
I'll do
like 4%
1.5.
bought it on PS4. Okay, if you turn off crossplay, you are limiting your player base. You're cutting off at least 40% of the player base who are playing the game. Now, I want you to think statistically about the other night when I played. Out of the 27 people I played,
what's up,
23 of them were cross-platform. So what you're telling my PlayStation to do is to cut out 80% of the player base of this game and only give me matchups against people on PS5, which is what, 20-something%? And then on top of that, we already know that only a small percentage of those on PS5 have Hitmaster just from our evidence the other night. Here's what will happen, all right? And we could try it if you want. You're not going to be happy. Every match will be laggy because what the game's going to be forced to do is match me up only with those on PS5, of which there's a very small percentage likely in the master level. What this game does, it looks regionally at people near you and their connections. So
bro, we knew he was gonna blame regional connections too.
Washington State, California, west coast of Canada, Oregon, and this area of the country, all the way up and down the west coast is likely who I'm playing. Then if you can't find anyone there, it expands a little bit eastward and westward. It's probably rare that they would match me up with someone from the east coast of the United States or across the ocean over in Japan, even though the game has cross-region play, and you should think, well, then I should be able to play against people all over the world. It's very unlikely you would ever have that happen. That's just how it works. It's trying to give you the optimized best connection. I would almost argue that simply because of the fact that we know now that most of the pro players seem to be playing on PC to get that advantage, I would almost always have a laggy connection against someone at the master level if I just say only PS5. If you guys really want me to waste time, I'll do it. I don't care. It doesn't affect me. We'll play 2-3 laggy matches. You'll see how fucking bad it is, and what's the point? But the other thing you have to understand is, if I shut off crossplay, I'm never going to play a pro player. You will never see me play against any of the notable players in the FGC because they're all playing on PC. None of them are using PS5. So I'll only be playing more casualized players like myself.
People want to see you play against pro players, Phil.
Don't you eventually want to see me face the better players in this game? And I think if
No.
I grind away at this game and I get better, even though, yes, I'm always going to seem to have an unfair advantage against all these crossplay players. Excuse me.
They're all better than you, Phil. You just spam your way.
I'll start to play at a better level and I'll start to grind it out. Okay? I do. I think that I'll just get better at the game in general. And because of that, I'll start to scale up the ranks of the master level points. Right now, I've already lost a ton of points, and I gotta try to earn them all back. You know, it's a kind of a hard start, because you start right off the bat with people who've been playing master nonstop, and they're all on PC, and they're kicking your ass, right? So all I can do is try, but here's the thing, like, I remember, out of the 4 matches that I played on PS5, one of them was against a JP with almost 100 millisecond connection. It was literally impossible to stop. You couldn't stop his spamming projectile pattern because of the lag. You couldn't react to it. I believe I beat the other 3 players. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm almost positive I beat the other 3 PS5 players, but I remember the connections weren't great. I think they were all like 90 to 100 milliseconds, right? So, excuse me. So, it's up to you guys what you want. If you really want me to try another experiment tonight, I'll try it. But right now, what I'm seeing is, this is the situation of the FGC. And again, this is nothing new for me. This is how it used to be back in the day. Everyone looking for an advantage over everyone else, however it may be, a good old boys club who all just keep everything kind of on the down low of how they're playing so well and how they stay at the top. This has always been like this, okay? Always. It has never been any different. It's just a new era of this. 20 years later, everything's online, so they changed it around a little bit, the way that they do it, but they're still doing it. You know, the thing is, I was never part of that. Literally, I was the one against all of that. You know, when I ran a tournament back in the day, I told everyone up front, everyone's equal. I don't care if you're the biggest, most notable pro player everyone is coming to see play, or if you're just Joe Nobody and this is your first tournament. You're all equal. You're all here on time. You all enter the same way. Pay the same entry fee. You get treated the same in the bracket. You're there for your matches. I don't want to hear any baloney. And you know what
Okay.
happened? A lot of people didn't like me for that because some pro players got disqualified because they were late. And they were like, well, I don't understand. This is the only tournament I've ever gone to that I'm not being
Phil's
treated
never
differently.
really
Why
held
don't I
tournaments,
get? I mean, you understand
dude.
that I'm a pro player, and
Bro,
I'm at your tournament.
Phil has never held a tournament. Phil has never held a tournament where pro players fucking, like, we're gonna go and play. Alright? He's lying. This is a straight up fucking lie. And this is a lie that he's just doing and has confidence in doing because he thinks that we can't find the evidence, you know? Like, no. No. No shot. No sir. No siree.
To beat Lies of P. maybe there will be time and opportunity for me to try Forza.
We gotta
Motorsport,
end
which is
that.
gonna hit Game Pass on Tuesday.
I gotta fucking. We gotta. What the fuck? Are you serious, bro? Yeah, he saw us making fun of him on his day off, bro.
I don't know what I got myself into. I wish I could get myself out of it now, but I think it's a little too late because I've already watched 2 of these 3 movies. Okay.
You got yourself into the KKK. Can't get out.
Halloween Kills was fucking terrible. It was so bad. And like, I can't believe it was that bad. Because Halloween 2018 wasn't that bad. It was actually, I would say, decent at least. There were definitely things I didn't like. But I definitely overall enjoyed it as a return to Halloween after all these years. Yo, Halloween Kills. Like, I mean, no exaggeration. You want to know? I don't want to spoil my review, but here's my abridged review of Halloween Kills. I want my 90 minutes back. That's my best review of the movie.
That's my review of every stream you've ever done to Phil. I want my 12 hours back. I want my 9 hours back. I want my 2 hours back. I want my 30 minutes back. Like, yeah, that's the same vibe with you, dude.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. And that's right. And now that I've seen Halloween Kills, I'm hearing Halloween Ends is worse. How? No, I really don't understand how it could possibly be worse.
Yeah,
I don't
watch
get
the
it.
movie, bro.
Because I thought like that was.
Do you really
bottom
believe
of the barrel.
you think he watched that shit?
Oh, what they could do. I mean, that
He's
was really,
lazy. He's that kid in class, bro, that instead of doing research for like a book report or whatever, they sat there and went on Wikipedia and shit and cobbled together a bunch of shit from different websites to, like, you know, do a book report. Like, that's Phil.
I don't even know how, like, Halloween Kills doesn't even feel like you're watching a movie. Does it? I couldn't believe it. Okay, anyway. So I want to review Halloween Kills, but I don't know when. Like, tonight I'm playing Street Fighter. Typically when I play Street Fighter, I go a little later. Tomorrow night, I have to do all the playlist stuff for the React Show on Sunday, right? So it's like every night, there's a reason why I basically can't stick around to film the dang review. And I told you guys this would be my problem. It's not the watching of horror movies, it's the time to film the reviews for them. So we'll see how things go. Maybe I'll have time to review it tonight. If I have time to review it tonight, we'll see if I can squeeze it in. Then that would mean that I could probably watch Scream 6 early next week and review that like Monday, Tuesday night. I can't do it Sunday night because Sunday night I got to do patron private videos. That's the thing, every night. Tonight I might stay long for Street Fighter. Tomorrow I got to do the playlist for the React Show, which takes like an hour. Then Sunday night I got to film the private React shows. That's an hour.
So much work for Phil.
Oh,
so much work.
Excuse me. So I will get to it. I will get to it. I will review more movies. I want to do more than I originally planned because my original plan was to watch the Halloween trilogy and the two Scream movies. But if I review 2 movies this week, I'm almost done. And that would be, we're only halfway into October. So maybe I would have more time to watch more. Like I said, one movie I actually feel like I want to watch is Dr. Sleep, the sequel to The Shining. The problem is it's too long. It's 2.5 hours long and it's a horror movie. Most horror movies are nice and short for a reason, right? They don't want to overstay their welcome. Makes me feel like it won't just be traditional horror. It's going to have a lot of psychological horror just like the original Shining did, right? Maybe a big setup and stuff. Excuse me. I guess we'll see. I'm interested in it. Like, I actually genuinely want to watch it, and it's on Max, so I can watch it whenever. And I might watch something else. So it depends. Let's see how time permits this month. I'm definitely in a spooky Halloween mood right now, so I'm down to watch horror movies, but we'll see as time permits. All right. Okay. Alright, anything else? I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to cover before we get to, like, well, okay, let's just do this. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Phil's day off.
No,
What did I do yesterday? Not too much crazy stuff. It was another day where I kind of, it was a stay-home day because my wife wanted to play Assassin's Creed Mirage because it released yesterday. Just so you know, Kat is a big fan of Assassin's Creed. She always has been. It's one of her favorite game franchises. She actually has been a little disappointed that not one, not two, but 3 of the last Assassin's Creed games went to the Witcher formula and didn't really have real assassinations or stealth or anything like that, which is what she loves. So she is happy that this game is a return back to the classics. So she wanted to stay home to play a lot of it yesterday, but incidentally, it was the day off. I had to do a lot of errands and stuff. So I did. You know, I went to the dump, and I went to pet store, grocery shopping. I had 1 or 2 other quick errands to pull, you know, while I was out, and stuff like that. So while I was out doing all that stuff, she basically was playing Assassin's Creed. For dinner, we ordered from a Mediterranean place. We had never ordered from this one before. And they had shawarma platters. Now, again, not having ordered from this place before, we didn't know what to expect. So she got the lamb and beef shawarma, and I got the chicken shawarma. I said, why not? We'll share, and we'll each try all the different proteins that they offer. This thing showed up.
Phil's day off. Where's my fucking sticker?
Like, you know those foldable cardboard containers you put food in?
I think I lost
this thing was filled to the brim with food. It weighed, I'm not kidding you, probably about 2 pounds. All right?
Oh, no, I found it. There it is.
It's got an insane amount of the shawarma protein. All right? On top of an insanely huge bed of seasoned Mediterranean rice. And then it's got a big corner that's Greek-style salad. You know, diced tomatoes, onions, lettuce, the feta cheese, seasoning, and that special dressing. And then it's got hummus in the corner.
Close enough.
And then you get the pitas, right? The pita bread that you then dip in the hummus. So, my God, it was insane amounts of... There was no way we could finish it. We each ate...
But we already know. He's saying shawarma. It's a Greek place. It's either Indian or fucking Greek, right? If he's talking about shawarma and yogurt and rump, it's fucking Greek or fucking Indian food, dude.
For like, we ate for
we
like
could find that easily.
We were so full, and it looked like we hadn't eaten. Like, that's how much.
What kind of regular ass restaurant serving shawarma, bro?
It was absolutely delicious. So we're happy because we kind of found a Mediterranean place we never ordered from before, and this one happened to be really, really good. So we're gonna probably eat from there, you know, in the future for sure, because it was such a good find. But outside of that, I mean, not much else to really say. You know, my wife played a little bit more.
I generalized, but yeah, it's like Middle Eastern, like Turkey.
Jasper for a while, we cleaned the house.
All those fucking countries in there.
It was a more laid back week. Next week will be way more hectic because
Mediterranean.
Next week, I gotta go buy my Halloween costume for the Halloween marathon coming up at the end of the month. So now's a good time to remind everyone. Please nominate games for the Halloween Marathon. You can type !Halloween in the chat. Or, if you're a member, on the members tab of this channel, members can nominate, you know, horror games as well, or any games. Remember, the most nominated games will become a poll next week where people will start voting to determine what games I'll play on the Halloween Marathon. So please do that, all right? The more nominations, the better.
Yeah.
That was really my day off. There's nothing else crazy that happened or anything like that. So, really no reason to go nuts about talking about segments that aren't...
That means his DoorDash came on time. DoorDash came on time for breakfast. It came on time for lunch. It probably came on time for dinner. There, you know, like, everything went immaculately for Phil's day off. For him to not talk about his day off, bro. Nothing inconvenienced him, bothered him. Rump. He's such a fucking little F word, dude. I swear. Yeah, all my DoorDash orders came in on time. Alright? All the ethnic people, they weren't as retarded as I think they are. You know, the Mexicans actually, like, read the instructions that I put. And, you know, everything's all good. I have nothing to say for Phil's day off. Okay. Like, alright.
You know, just nothing of note really happened yesterday.
No, it inconvenienced me yesterday.
Let's see, I'm just trying to think, is there anything else I want to cover before we get to the news segment? Probably not. All right, ladies and gents, it is time for my favorite segment. It's time for your favorite segment. It's time for everyone's favorite segment here on the Level 1 podcast. It is time...
Beggar news. Here, I got y'all. The beggar news, bro. That's the next segment. Look at him.
For DSP News.
What the fuck, bro? This guy is so autistic.
All right, let's get through the stories. Story number 1. Microsoft and Amazon are facing a UK regulator's investigation. This time around, it's about cloud services. Wait a minute, it sounds familiar. Wasn't Microsoft already in trouble for cloud services during their Activision acquisition? Yes. But for some reason, the same exact UK regulator, the same one, is doing the same investigation, only this time it's not just about gaming, now it's about, in general, cloud storage. So the CMA, that's what they're called. I forget what that stands for. I had it and I guess I didn't save it. It's this regulatory body in the UK. All right? Here's what they're basically saying. They feel that cloud storage is unfair and a monopoly between Microsoft and Amazon. That if you're not using one of those two services, you just don't have a chance to store anything you have in the cloud. So here's what they kind of said. There's a number of features in the supply of cloud services that make it more difficult for customers to be able to switch and use multiple cloud suppliers rather than just one. There's issues with charges that cloud customers have to pay to move their data out of the cloud. There's discounts if you only use exclusively one cloud provider, and there's technical barriers to switching between cloud providers that just make it not feasible. So essentially what they're saying is, if you're someone who has data in the cloud, and you might say, well, what kind of thing now? Apparently, I get, you know, it's funny because we all say cloud gaming, we don't care about cloud gaming. You're right, I don't either. Cloud gaming really doesn't exist in any kind of a real way yet, although we did see last year when I tried that PlayStation Plus Premium that actually some of the older legacy games, PS3, PS2 games, did stream pretty well from the cloud. But overall, I don't think it's a concern as of yet. However, now regulators are starting to jump on this and say, now wait a minute, people are using it, and how is it fair that everyone has to pay the premium, or they get not pigeonholed, but forced into one lane of use? Why is there no competition? I was just thinking about it, like, yeah, you're right. If I want to back up my games on my Xbox, right? But what if I wanted to use a competitor? I can't. There's literally no way to do it. I don't know. You'd have to go out of your way to even figure out a way to do it. Microsoft just guides you to their service. That's it. So I guess they have a point. Okay, so that's happening right now, and it looks like there's going to be some hot water about cloud gaming in the future, but not just gaming, but all cloud usage, okay? We have some really bad news in regards to Telltale Games. For those who don't know, Telltale Games is the narrative-based gaming company that used to make games such as Jurassic Park, Back to the Future,
bro.
Big prominence.
I know I was muted. That's my bad. I'm fucking actually like so high. Bro, okay. This is not gaming news. It's gaming news, but like if you're going to fill for your gaming news, you're actually a fucking retarded person, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not gaming news. But it is. But it's like, he's the average guy. You know? Like, he's nobody. He's nothing. He's this retarded fucking beggar, right? Like, imagine a fucking beggar on the street that has access to Twitter somehow, right? And they're, like, shaking a cup in front of you. Like, shouting shit while they're scrolling on their phone. Like, did you hear that Telltale Games fucking sat here and had to lay off a bunch of employees while he shakes a cup in front of your face? It's like, that's what he's gonna say. He just, instead of getting to the point of the gaming news, Phil tries to, like, stretch this shit out and pad it out. And then, if he wants to try to relate to us blue-collared working people, you know, he uses it as a platform to do it. So he's about to talk about how Telltale Games laid off a bunch of employees. Who really gives a shit? And he's gonna sit here and go on this big fucking speech about the gaming industry. Like, watch. Like, look, that's the face he has, dude. Like, he's about to go in.
With their The Walking Dead series and spin-offs. Then, of course, they made games like The Wolf Among Us, Game of Thrones, Tales from the Borderlands, the Batman franchise, and more. And then they went out of business because they overextended. They spent too much money getting all these IPs, and they weren't really making enough money on the sales end to maintain the model, so they went out of business. Then Telltale Games was bought by another company and reopened, and they restarted development on games. Like, they finished up The Walking Dead, then they continued on development on games like The Wolf Among Us. In fact, just last year, did you know, last year, there was a Tales from the Borderlands sequel?
Yeah, we all knew about that.
Last year, there was a Tales from the Borderlands sequel. No one talks about it because no one played it.
Because no one cares about those kind of games anymore, Phil. No one cares about those kind of games, bro. Where, like, it's a storybook game. Like, it was cool for The Walking Dead, like, the first game, the second game. But it's like, you can see, obviously, what they were doing. You have no real choice about what's happening. You have to do this you know, a set of instructions that they want you to do to go through the story and shit. Like, they're all the same, with the same graphics, fucking mediocre gameplay segments. Like, if there's a gameplay segment, it's very mediocre, you know? Like, it's a storybook game. That's all they are. And they're good at that, right? But Phil's sitting here on some other shit.
Yeah. Basically what happened was the game released with little to no press or hoopla. No one really talked about it, so no one actually ended up playing it. I remember when the first Tale from the Borderlands come out, it was all over the place. Everyone was talking about it.
Nobody plays that shit. Nobody wants to play those fucking games anymore, you know? I used to love their games, but you're not gonna catch me sitting here like, bro, Tales of the Borderlands was pretty dope, right? Like, I played it, but I'm not gonna sit here, oh yeah, guys, Tales of the Borderlands too. Like, when I'm sitting here playing Cyberpunk, I'm sitting here trying, you know, Starfield as mid as it is. Like, there's so many fucking games to play right now that aren't, like, storybook games. That's like the tired ass shit that Telltale Games is known for. Like, you know? Yeah, I'm not surprised nobody's hyped for that shit.
Even though the sequel came out, I didn't even see a single review for it.
It's not surprising. So, no one's wasting money for marketing for that shit.
Sadly, Telltale Games, for the second time, is having problems. They have done tons of internal layoffs. Some people are saying as much as half the company has been laid off. They released the following statement. Due to current market conditions, we regrettably had to let some of our Telltale team go recently.
Game Boy, man,
we did not take the action lightly, and our commitment to storytelling and finding new ways to do so remains the same. We're grateful for everyone for their dedication along the journey, and we're working to support everyone impacted.
All projects constantly thinking of every game I consider good.
We have no further
No, I really don't, dude. Unless, like...
Now, I hate to say this.
You know, something happens and it invokes a memory of a better game I played.
Games that I was playing in my early YouTube days. I think that
nowadays, that's what happens.
Was so good, and the fact that I
that's how bad games are now. That's how lazy they are. That's how bad games are.
I think people really,
you know, when I have to think of a better game, it's like I actually have to be like, no, this game was actually better
over the years
than what the fuck we're playing now because of these reasons. That sucks because that's not what you had to do back in the day. You know, it was like, yeah, this game's dope, and this game's dope too, for their own reasons, right? But it's no.
Being good sellers. And that's why
because
Telltale
every game's trying to copy everybody else, right?
So to hear that they came
but
back,
they're trying to put their own spin on it.
Released one game,
and sometimes they're better at it.
And the game didn't do well.
Like,
and now they had to lay
CD
off.
Projekt Red did Bethesda better than Bethesda
everyone else is thinking.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't have come back to
and that's why I like Cyberpunk better than Starfield. It's like
in that time period,
they kind of did what Bethesda did for, like, it gives me that Fallout 3 feeling. When it was huge and prominent. You know, that feeling of discovery and finding out lore and wanting to learn shit and, you know, the weapons and the characters. That's like Fallout 3 vibes for me. That's why I love Cyberpunk.
People liked it at the time.
But, like, Bethesda lost that. They lost that. They peaked. That's where they peaked,
and it seems
bro.
like they don't realize
it fell off after
I think what it is there is a fan
3.
base. Like, people really want The Wolf Among Us 2. They love The Wolf Among Us 1 so much, they absolutely want a sequel. But outside of that, I don't really hear anyone clamoring for other games from Telltale. So when they make a sequel
thinking about modern games makes you depressed. It makes me depressed,
Everyone wants
too.
The Wolf Among Us 2.
You know, that's why, like, when I rant, I see her get in a trance, but it's like, mostly because I really legitimately remember when you got, like, value for your money.
I honestly
you
feel
know,
like
I remember when, like, fuck, I don't know, bro. You know, I feel like the 90s, like the early 90s,
is not good.
To the
like right back to square
late
one
2010s.
So
not late 2010s, but like the mid 2010s was like
that they may fold again.
Really good fucking gaming, bro. You know, before all the bullshit really fucking stuck its claws
Sony got
into
hacked.
it.
We heard about this a few weeks ago, actually, that there was a rumor.
Retrocidal, yeah, even Grand Theft Auto fell prey to modern gaming, dude.
To try
you know,
to
microtransactions.
Now,
fucking
much about it since
some
then,
short ass story that don't mean shit really.
What about games like Spider-Man 2 and things like that, right? Well, Sony did get hacked. He thought. Listen to this, because this is the update to the story. Sony has confirmed they have had multiple server security breaches. And it's not game data. Listen to this.
Ash, yeah, exactly. That's my main complaint.
Data.
You know, I'll bitch about a lot of shit, right? But that's honestly, it ties all into that, Ash, for me. When I bitch about Starfield, right? And I've been bitching about it in Bethesda so much, and it's because of that. Like, I done had to see the gaming industry, bro, go from, like, a group, like a little room of passionate developers and programmers that were nerds, right? And we all used to get made fun of for loving these motherfuckers' games and shit. To, like, everybody and their mom, even little kids, are sitting here playing all these stupid fucking games. And they're all tailored for them. And not us. The actual motherfuckers that actually, like, know this shit and play these things. And will continue to play and buy these things. Where the mainstream, they'll play things for, like, a few months and then drop it. You know, and everybody tries to tailor to the taste of those people. Like those fucking moronic losers, bro. You know, that don't really like or play games. They play like Fortnite, like when Fortnite kind of cracked off. It's like, they didn't really like games. They didn't really fucking aren't aware of what's happening around them. They're just like, hump for rump, this is a real video game. And that's fucking cool. I love when, like, people that don't like or play certain games and shit get into them, right? But I don't like when the industry sits here and goes like, fuck, we done sold $3 billion fucking dollars, bro, off Fortnite. That's what people want. And yada yada, you know? And it's like, no, like, that was cool. But, like, come on. If it just stuck to PUBG, like Battle Royales, right? If it just stuck to PUBG, Fortnite, and maybe a couple other games, that would have been cool. But yeah, we've seen AAA. Like, AAA, that's what I mean. The mainstream gets a taste. They get a little taste of some fucking good shit. And they sit here and that's all the fucking shit was saturated with. Like, Battlefield had that stupid fucking Battle Royale. We had Blackout. And now we have all these fucking war zones and shit. And war zones, oh, like, these aren't, like, bad, broken games, right? But they're uninspired. And they're boring. And they're games you don't want to really play for, like, years, you know? Like, if you're actually out here playing games, you're playing more than just one fucking game. They want you to just play their game. But it's like, no, I play video games. So, like, no, I'm not going to sit here and play fucking Warzone again and again and again. Sit here and spend, like, $1,000 fucking dollars on a bunch of skins for them to release another fucking game and make those skins obsolete. Or make that whole game obsolete. Like, that's what they just did with Warzone 2. And they're gonna do it again with Warzone 3 eventually. Like, you know?
Yes.
Like, I'm okay with buying skins and shit like that.
If you can
but it's like, nah, some motherfuckers get way too invested into, like, the mainstream shit.
Sony.
And all the good shit got lost in the sauce,
bad,
dude.
Right?
It
Like,
sucks.
seriously. You can now have all your data leaked all over the internet. Okay?
Max, why do I
They've
hate
said
current
upwards
Star
of
Wars so much?
6,800
For the same
current
reasons.
And
it's not
former
inspired.
employees
The stories
may have
are
had their data
uninspired.
hacked
They're
and been
unoriginal
collected by
stories,
hackers.
bro.
The hackers may or
All
may
the
not
stories
be
are
selling this data
uninspired,
maliciously all over the internet.
unoriginal. They deleted all the actual inspired, original fucking storylines to make their own. Disney, bro, Max, Disney sat here and said, fuck you motherfuckers, fuck you fans, fuck you actual motherfuckers who actually studied the physics, science of the lore, science of the fucking universe, the politics of the universe, and crafted, like, shit that makes sense in this shit. Nope, they said all this shit doesn't exist, it don't mean shit. We're Disney. This is what we're doing, bro. So we get old 40, like, we get bitches in menopause, bro, doing the most mediocre lightsaber fights and shit. You know, we get the most mediocre, fucking everybody-pleasing Star Wars stories, you know? Like, bro, the comics, the fucking books, like, there were heartbreaking stories, inspiring characters. And then Disney sat here and said, fuck that. Nah, this bitch, this little titted bitch, Kathleen Kennedy, nah, she is him. She is it, alright? She knows what she's doing. All these retards, bro, that literally were fucking, they weren't nerds getting bullied liking Star Wars, right? You know what I mean? Like, no, they don't fucking fuck with this shit. They get paid a lot of money to, like, study shit surface level. You know, and it's, oh yeah, we could do it better than George Lucas and all these fans that came up with this better shit that actually makes sense in Star Wars. Like, I hate it. It's actually retarded mainstream fucking tripe, bro.
So
it is.
No, it's not what we thought. It's not. Oh,
like, I miss when, like,
stuff like that.
Shit like Star Wars and Star Trek were actually, like,
and have their whole
kind of niche.
Oh,
now that they're fucking mainstream, they cater it to, like, suit all these different people. They don't fucking matter, bro.
Class action
you know? It is sucks. It makes all these stories and characters suck ass.
Which, by the way, if this is 100% confirmed, which it appears it is, because Sony apparently publicly admitted it, they don't have a leg to stand on. It is their legal responsibility to protect the data of their employees, and if they fail to do that, they're going to get sued and lose and have to pay a bunch of money. They're going to have to provide identity monitoring services to correct someone's credit. If their credit or identity gets ruined on the internet, they're actually legally responsible to fix that. Yeah, they're fucked. This has happened a bunch of times, by the way.
Sonic, if my game made millions, but I think there's something wrong with the minority gamers perceive my game. Yes.
Forward. But if you ever work
that's
for
what's
Sony,
wrong,
say,
bro. Like, the minority isn't really, like, taken into account, or they're ignored, bro. It's just like the loudest people or the people that give the most money. It's like DSP. The only people he listens to are the people who give him the most money for the longest amount of time.
It has all your,
you
your
know,
stuff, your personal stuff.
where it's like motherfuckers
passwords,
like
your
me
fucking-
who actually
Hell,
seen this fucker since the day he fucking was doing shit with genuine things that actually would help him.
So,
you know, I'm a fucking
just keep
piece
having
of shit
Sony
degenerate, you know?
Right?
I have
Every
to
few
see
years,
her
Sony
suck
got
his
hacked
ass and
again.
be nice. I can't say the R word.
At this point,
you
I'll
know,
just take
same thing.
everything
It's
and
my
then lock it
problem
up
with
in, like,
people
a
that
fucking
like
ice fortress
try
and,
to
like,
tell
an
me how to
archive or
talk.
something.
Like,
No
oh, I
one's going
can't
there,
cuss
right?
or I
No
can't
one's gonna
say
go
the
there to get
R
the data.
word and shit like that. Like,
I don't
no.
know. It just keeps
You
happening
know,
over and over.
like not everything should like
we got one
be
more news story
catered
for
to make
today.
you feel good.
Ready?
On the inside about
You
yourself.
may or may not have heard this one.
Like it's
I actually
called.
heard some people
Like I
talking
like
about
what Cat Williams said. It's called a self-esteem, bitch. This, you know, esteem of yourself, bro. Like the whole world shouldn't have to like bend and shift and change all the way, all the time. Like every facet, every person, you know. Like, oh, chill, Murray, you shouldn't say the R word. Fuck that shit, bro. Okay, until YouTube's like sitting here like, nah, chill. It's a slur like the N-word. Yeah, I'll consider it, and I try to be better because I know it offends some people. But like sometimes, like, no, it's the best word to describe an actual stupid person to me, dude. I don't like just calling someone stupid because to me that's just like mainstream. Like, oh yeah, you're a stupid idiot. Moron. That's why Phil calls people a moron. Or he calls you a mouth drooler. He ain't real, bro. He ain't base, my niggas. Like, he ain't that guy. I'm that guy. I'll fucking call you a retard and slap you behind the head if you're fucking acting retarded. You know? Like, you know, like, stop. We need to stop fucking being so fucking soft. But we do need to respect each other. It's like, I understand the lines and boundaries, but like me as a person, I shouldn't have to sit here and pretend like Phil does, you know, like, oh yeah, I changed, yeah, I don't do this, I don't do that. Like, no, bro, I am kind of toxic. I say toxic shit, I do toxic things, I own who the fuck I am, and I try to be a good person. I try to treat people the way I want to be treated. But it's like, if you're obviously a piece of shit, you know, like, I don't really give a shit how I'm talking, really. You know, it's like the viewers that I give a fuck about, really. It's like, yeah, like, I'm not gonna sit here and call you guys fucking retards, right? Because it's like, unless you're actually being fucking retarded. And that never happens, so, you know, I don't know, dude.
Chat earlier this week, and I didn't know what they were talking about.
It's a weird little fucking conundrum of shit you need to dance around.
Rockstar Games.
And sometimes I don't want to dance.
And when I say that, I mean it's the most recent they had just sold.
It's like,
if
fuck.
you remember, they just sold it, what, a month or two ago? And everyone was making fun of it. They were like, it's just a straight up port. Like, they didn't really do anything to improve the quality of the game. Why would you get this game again? It didn't really make sense, right? So everyone was like, it's a skip. Why would you get Red Dead Redemption 1 again on a modern console when it runs exactly the same as the previous versions? Well, basically behind the scenes, without even telling anyone, they patched the PS5 version of the game.
It's like the same thing for the N-word.
For the first
time. You guys
time,
would be surprised if you heard me in some private toxic moments when I was playing video games. I've sat here and called little white kids or whoever the N-word. Hard ER, bro. Like the hard ER, dude. Because, like, when I use the hard ER, I'm using the actual definition of the word. And if you're actually racist, and you know the definition of the, you know, the NER word, you're actually sitting, bro, it's happened. I love it. Bro, the best time I used it, I got into this fucking argument with this racist dude. And he was my roommate, bro. But he's super racist. And I started calling him the ER. He's like, I'm not an ER, you're a... He started calling me that. I was like, bro, you're ignorant as shit. You're actually acting like some kind of uneducated person off the boat, bro. You know, from the 1600s. And he didn't like that shit. Like, racist people hate it when you call them a fucking N-word. And you actually tell them the definition of it. Like, yeah, I'll use it too. I'm not that. I'm not an ER, bro. Yeah.
and ever, you can now play Red Dead Redemption 1 at 60 frames per second. However, the PlayStation 4 and the Switch ports of Red Dead Redemption, which cost exactly the same price as the PS5 version, were not patched whatsoever. Xbox.
That's why Phil bugs me too. He bugs me when he does
Xbox already had an upscale.
Because he'll call you the R word, right? He'll sit here pretty much paraphrase and call you the R word.
It runs at 30 frames per second.
Or the F word, but he uses all these nice little phrases and shit, so he doesn't get like reported.
Red Dead 1 on PlayStation 5 exclusively, you can play it at 60 frames. It's the only way to play the game at 60 frames per second right now. So if you're interested in playing Red Dead 1, which by the way is a very good game, a little outdated at this point, but it's still a fun story and some good gameplay elements there, and you want to get 60 frames for the first time ever, get it out on PS5,
taco
but it's pricey. Isn't it like a full...
Yeah, that's a good word too, but it's like moron for me.
Pricey. Like,
it's like that elitist way to call someone stupid. Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, okay? When I hear someone call someone a moron or a dunce, I fucking cringe. Like, I cringe, bro. I actually get mad at the person calling someone a moron or a dunce than the person that's actually being that. Because those to me feel like insulting elitist ways to just call someone a retard. You know? Oh, you're oh, you know, and it's just like, alright, bro. just say what you really fucking mean, dude.
People are saying in the chat it's $50 bucks.
Chud, I like Chud.
Okay.
I use Shemad. I like calling someone a Shemad.
On the PS5,
like Phil's a Shemad.
The only way you can do that right now, all of the versions run at only 30. There you go.
Denthead.
All right,
yeah,
ladies
like
and gents,
Denthead.
that's DSP
but
news
Denthead,
for today. There's a good amount of news stories.
It gets old,
right? There's always a good amount of news when I'm
like,
off. For whatever
just saying
reason.
Denthead
That's when all the news happens, and I come back and it's like a dead week every week. Anyway,
it's just like
so,
the R
folks,
word just rolls off the tongue really, really easily.
Today's the first day
it's
of
like
the week. It would be
warm
great to get
butter
some
on warm
You guys know that
toast.
I'm an
It
independent
just
content
works.
creator. I don't have sponsorships. I don't run a ton of ads. I'm essentially here to just put fun content out for you guys and have a good time. The reason I'm still here for 15 years is because of you. If you could support today's streams in any way, I'd appreciate it. Engagement is key. Liking the stream, talking in the stream chat, liking the on-demand videos, leaving comments on them, all helps tons. Things like super chats, memberships, gifted memberships, tips, all appreciated, and that's what keeps all this content going, particularly this week. My goal by the end of the week would be to get 650 members. I don't know if I'll hit that. We had it 2 weeks ago, and then we lost it. I don't know if we'll get back to that or not. It would be great to hit just a few members today. We'll see what happens. And, of course, my goal continues to be, let's hit the Tier 1 tips goal every stream this week. If I can hit that
Game
Tier 1
Boy
tips
Man,
goal
it
every
makes
stream,
me feel
that would be
like
spectacular, and that would help
a
out,
teacher in the 19
coming out in the next few weeks that I got to drop money on. It would help a ton. So if you can do that, thank you in advance.
That's why I don't like dunce too much.
And that's that. I think it is now time for us to get to shout outs and then some open Q&A for a little bit. So shout outs. We start off today with Mr. Game Master with a super chat. After 5 months, Redfall has gotten a 60 frames per second patch. Wow. Yeah, no one cares. No one cares about Redfall. The game is terrible. I'm not even going to talk about it. It's just a waste of everyone's time. Thank you for the super chat. Mango did a super chat. Mango Jewel Pods, that is. I'm not part of the FGC. I'm not trying to be competitive, but everyone wants to see me play against the pros and greats. Make it make sense. Sure. I'm not competitive. I'm not part of the FGC, but everyone wants to see me play against the pros.
No
What's
one.
not to understand. Just because
no one wants to see me play against pros. It's narcissism. Like, that fucking dumbass chatter can't see through his obvious narcissism, you know?
Because I don't have the desire to become competitive doesn't mean people don't want to see me try to hang with the pros. That's like
no one wants to see him hang. No, bro, sorry, I have hiccups. Fuck, damn it. No one wants to see him hang with the pros, bro. And the pros don't want him hanging with them. You know? Like, get out of here. It's like a two-way street of rejection.
I don't know why. I'm not going to play at a competitive level, but people want to see it. It's pretty much matter-of-fact, self-explanatory here. I don't know why I think it's rocket science. Zendertaker did a super chat this morning. I'm wishing you well. Thanks for entertaining us. You're my favorite gamer. Well, thank you to Zender Taker for the very positive and kind words.
OIC side. No, I'm joking. It probably is an OIC, but still.
And Butters, we have their membership for 11 months. Watch both Terrifier movies. I'm aware of them, but for what I'm going to understand, they're essentially just gore, right? Like, it's just supposed to be, like, really disgusting, excessive, nasty, over-the-top gore. I don't know if I'm down for that in 2023. I've been there, done that when I was younger. But I don't know if that's really something that I want to, you know, partake in today. But we'll see.
He tries to act so wholesome,
I'll take your
bro.
suggestion into consideration.
But he's not.
Put it that way. Okay? All right. That's it. I have nothing on the tip side of things to shout out. No tips are coming. So, what do you guys want to talk about? Tag me in the chat. We'll chat for a little bit before I go on my break, and then we jump into Assassin's Creed Mirage. What's on everyone's mind? What are the burning issues? What's going on, Juan David? Good morning.
Can you stop begging people for money?
Do I think using a pro joystick is an advantage to Street Fighter? Not anymore. At one point it was, many years ago. Not anymore, because now all the games have had such dumbed down input.
No, it still kind of is, bro. It still kind of is, because there's classic control players. You know, they try to use it on a controller, and I know this. You could tell they try to use it on a controller, and they're good. But, like, I'm trying to tell you, it's just easier to do your stick inputs, like, on a fight stick, like your stick inputs, and you know exactly what button does what, you know? Like, every button has a specific assigned purpose, where on the controller, it could be a little weird. Oh, sorry, my hiccups are actually fucking.
Puts and or input shortcuts available.
Oh my
that
god,
you can literally
dude!
play
I'm
at the same level on a pad, so there's
hopefully
no advantage.
that'll make him go away.
Knickerbocker says, "Did you look at community responses on your suggestion post?" Do you not explain how this works? Or did you not understand how this works? I explained it the other day. So we have a community suggestions post right now on the main channel page of this channel. People are posting up, and every day I am approving people's posts. What we're going to do is either at the very end of this month or the beginning of next month, we're going to sit down and we're going to read through those on the podcast. That's the point. I don't have time to go through all of them now and address them. We're going to do it.
You expect him to know that, Phil? You expect him to... He expects everybody to be watching every second and every single word that he says. He has to talk to every person like a piece of shit. Did you not see? Did you not see when I was streaming the other day? Did you not drop what you were doing and fucking leave work and watch my stream when I talked about this? And people still give him money, you know?
All, you know, as, you know, good content for the podcast, you know, for probably a few days at the beginning of every month. And it would be a great way to take them in. I can tell you, this is a good one. I'll consider it. This one that we can't do, here's why. And that way people will feel like they've got their stuff addressed. No, I have no chance right now to do that. How would I do that right now exactly? So, no. That's the premise of it, is that you get an ongoing play suggestion box. You put all the suggestions in there, and then we take a chunk out of time to look at and review those suggestions in the future. Okay? No, my wife does not dress up for Halloween. Try I Saw the Devil. Same actor as the guy in Old Boy. Very good movie. Oh, I've never seen Old Boy. Is it a Japanese movie? I don't know about that one. Thanks for the suggestion. I Saw the Devil. Okay. Really? Vincenzo Plate says PC players are playing on high hertz monitors, like 500 hertz monitors. It's crazy the advantage.
500 hertz?
Crossplay. I'll take your word for it.
No, and that's actually something Phil isn't taking into account. He's probably playing on like a 150 hertz TV. I'll be generous. It's probably 150 hertz, 120, right? We're like, let's say I have 3 monitors. My third fucking screen is my 32-inch LCD, But that's 60 hertz. So that one's 60 hertz. My main monitor is a 260. And so is my fucking one that my horizontal monitor. Just like that one I actually dropped, so it has a line through it. That's why it's my other monitor.
Again, I don't know the technical aspects.
But yeah,
of stuff,
dude, having a higher hertz monitor does kind of make a difference, but not that much of a difference. It's mostly for like FPS games. Yeah.
I Saw the Devil. Okay, I'll have to look into it. Have I considered playing fighting games with a regular controller?
Repsy, there is a 500 hertz? Holy shit, dude.
That I know it would be more
fucking
learning
nuts.
for me to learn it on this.
That's nuts. Who the fuck needs 500 hertz,
before, just not really Street Fighter. Okay?
Game Boy, man, both of yours were 60.
I just think like it's easier.
Yeah, there's not, dude. 60 hertz is good.
Also, I'm
but
playing with 6 buttons. Are you?
It sucks, bro. Okay. So like when I have to buy a monitor, that's when I'm actually like DSP. Like I'll go into my savings account. Like, so my first monitor, what is it? It's a Predator. It's a Predator 260 hertz monitor. And I don't know what happened, but it like fell and it had a line go through it. And I couldn't really play games on it. Like I could. And I did. I had to save up some money to get a new monitor, like $200. But like I was sitting here like, fuck. Like my wife was mad. Like, you're playing games on it. But I was like, bitch. I actually said it's like, bitch. Can you not see this line going through the bottom of this fucking shit? Like, I'm not gonna play with that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I actually play video games and shit. I'm not gonna play with some, like, line going through my shit. So, like, I bought a new one. And it's a Predator. It's, like, a new version of my old one. So, but I almost threw this one out. My old one I almost threw out. But, like, a bolt of lightning, it just hit me. It's like, I actually can use this monitor. Not for gaming, but I can use it for, like, to organize documents, to look at chats, and, you know, so it's my horizontal one. My new one is my prime one for gaming and shit. And then yeah, the 60 hertz TV one. That's the one I use to like fuck around when I'm like chilling.
That a lot of pad players don't use all 6 buttons.
Like this is the one I'm actually playing DSP off. I think it's more than 60 hertz actually.
For me, I like just pushing the real buttons on a joystick. It's what I grew up doing.
I forgot, dude. I bought this off my sister like fucking 10 years ago, dude. Like his TV was like expensive back in the day.
Am I planning to do an interview with Mutahar? When you say Mutahar, isn't that guy, Some Ordinary Gamers, I think is his name on YouTube. So
Mutahar. Why does he do this, bro? Why does he pronounce people's names like this? That's so annoying. Should we do that? We should start doing that to you, Phil. Dark Sides Phils. You know?
If you want, would you like to hear the story? Because basically this happened. I guess there was a little bit of interaction with me and him on Twitter a couple months ago, and literally no one has asked me about this since then. So basically, I guess the guy doesn't like me, and he's done many stories about me over how he thinks that I'm a bad person, a bad gamer.
He didn't say that.
I very much
Bro, I've seen Muda's fucking videos about you, Phil. He's never sat here like I do, Phil, wishing that you'd be put in the darkest fucking depths of the planet Earth, where you could lose stuff like oxygen and suffocate to death, you know? Like, Mudahar's just like, this guy's a scammer. You know, he laughed at the fact that you charge people to put on clothes, bro. Which any fucking normal person would do. Right? And he laughs at your other kind of scammy fucking shenanigans, Phil. But Mudahar's never said an ill will, like, word towards Phil. Nah.
YouTubers look bad. I have no idea how he ever came to that conclusion.
He's a joke. Like, yeah. Okay. Mudahar just uses him as a joke.
A few months ago, for whatever reason, I can't even remember what it was. Like, someone had said that they wanted to interview me again. Now, I had an interview earlier this year. You know how it went. I told you guys I'm not interested in any further interviews. I don't give two shits about what anyone has to say. I just want to make my content and be left alone. Correct? In fact, really the reason I'm not interested in an interview is how it affected you guys. You guys told me for like 2 months after that Side Scrollers interview that all it was drama for you guys, and you didn't want to deal with that.
Because of you! They literally probably told you, Phil, that that's all you talked about. That's all Phil talked about was the interview. Okay.
I hated that it went that way. Please don't do this nonsense anymore.
And yeah, and people in his community also said that Phil made his community look fucking retarded, because he did. Bro, like, who is it? KG? KG fucking... We got a hold of the fucking... or whatever, where KG was like, yeah, Phil made us look stupid. He made this community look fucking dumb going on an interview.
So I've done my best this year to stay out of drama, correct?
No.
So.
No, you tried to sit here and make drama LTG. But, okay. Okay, we were all here.
I guess there was
I'm gonna leave it for the top 10
on like Twitter, and again, I don't know because I have all these people blocked or whatever. I'm not paying attention. That people wanted to interview me, and I guess this guy Mudahar was one of them, and he had said that he was going to pay me $5,000 for an interview.
This was like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago.
If people could get him to unblock me, I'd like to talk to him.
No, bro, I saw this. I saw it happen. So Mudahar offered it to Phil, and Phil responded to him to DM him behind the scenes. Bro, can I find out who has it? I know that Poems fucking, he clipped it. But yeah, Mudahar offered it. It was like a month or two ago. And Muda was on Twitter like offering it. It was during the LTG and DSP drama. Where LTG was like 5 bands. Bro, you want me to be on, it's gonna cost you 5 bands, yada yada yada, right? Bro, Mudahar saw all that shit. And he was like, yeah, Phil, I'll give you $5,000 to have an interview with me. And Phil's like, oh yeah? Huh? Like, bro, as soon as Phil saw that, he actually messaged back to Muda on Twitter and told him to hit him up on DM. Like, bro, I'm not fucking crazy. This happened. This actually happened, okay? He told Muda to email him. He did. I wish I had those. I have to look through my phone. My son has my fucking phone. He's Paw Patrol. Son of a fucking bitch.
So, I unblocked him, and he DM'd me, and all he basically said was, I want to do an interview with you. I'll pay you $5,000 for it, and I want to cover common questions and things that people have on the internet about you. He says it would not be personal, meaning when he says that, it would not be about your wife, it would not be about family members, it would essentially be about you and your streaming, your business, and how you operate your business, and all kinds of shit like that. Right? And really, it was a very nice message. He was very respectful. And within that day, I responded right back to him. I said, first of all, and this is, you know, I'm just paraphrasing, but first, I said, first of all, I'm not accepting any payment for any interview. I refuse. I'm not important enough of a person to accept payment for an interview.
Fucking dumbass. I would. If Muda's like, yo, I want to interview DSP's trolls and detractors, chill. I'll give you $5,000 for 2 hours of your time. You know what I mean? Like a flat fee. So if you go more than 2 hours with me, chill, cool. You know, as soon as 2 hours you want to jump out, cool. You still get 5,000. Yes! Yes, Muda, yes, bro. Like, yes. I literally wouldn't have to work for 2 months. Like, I could just chill. Literally for 2 months and still have, like, $1,500 in profit. You know what I mean? I'd be able to pay all my bills for like 2 months by myself, damn near, without my wife having to like spend $1. Like, you know what I mean? Because my wife sits here and pays bills and makes more money than me and shit. So yeah, Muda. Get that 5K, I'll still have like about 1,500 profit. You know, sit here and sit on or whatever. That's cool. 5,000, yeah.
So the answer is no.
I could go on vacation. I could go to Japan on 5,000. You know,
to pay
Bye, guys.
Donate to something. You know, if we
any content you see from me is like a vlog, but I ain't gonna nope. Bye, vacation. I'm out of here.
But hey, maybe if it goes to a good cause, then something good comes out of it, right? And what I responded was, it's this simple. I don't want to talk about the same drama shit that everyone already asked me about. Like, the whole point of me doing that interview with Side Scrollers in March was very simple. So that all of the answers
David,
are in one
paraphrasing
spot.
doesn't mean lying.
My side or
bro.
my take or my answers on some
like
of those
paraphrasing
really
means
stupid
like
personal questions. That
you're
have nothing to
saying
do with my
pretty
business.
much like pretty much what
if that's what you
like
want,
the quote
you know,
of something
the answers
else,
are there. They already
but
asked
not
all the
exactly.
questions. I answered to the best of my ability.
You
And
know,
those
it's the
answers are never
truth,
going
but
to
it's not
change
exactly
because
what
they're
was
truthful,
said.
Right?
So like,
why,
say I was like
Phil
Phil
fucking questions that those guys
say
asked,
like
you're
the
going to get
truth was
exactly
like
the same
Phil
answer.
went to
You
a
have nothing different,
supermarket
right?
and murdered
no,
4
if the
people
interview is
at
gonna be about
close
that same
range
stuff,
with a
then the
45
answer is no, I'm not
caliber
interested.
gun.
However, if you want to
you know, point blank.
anything else,
and he was covered in tactical armor.
hey,
and
my
I
work
heard
ethic,
what happened,
hey, you know
right?
what? If you
And I
want
was like,
to
yo,
issue with the
bro,
amount that they think
Phil
I
killed
eBay,
a bunch of
fine, we
people,
can talk
bro.
about that. I'm down
And I
with
heard
that.
he had a
But the thing is, I don't want us
45
to talk about the
caliber
same
gun,
bullshit
dude. And
that
he had
people
some
keep bringing
armor
up
on.
over and over. The fucking
You know, I'm
Halloween
paraphrasing, but that's what I heard what
shit that's
happened.
no one's
Like,
business,
that's what
by the way.
paraphrasing is.
It
It's
never
not
should have been
lying.
anyone's business. It's stuff that people force to the forefront as a reason not to like me, despite the fact it has nothing to do with what I do on my streams at all. Nothing, right? How many times have we talked about that stuff in the last many months? And I've told you guys I'm done with drama. Zero. How much fun have we had on stream because we're not talking about it?
isn't
Tons,
lying, fool.
right? So that's why. Why the fuck would I ever have to bring that shit up ever again? It doesn't affect any of the content we make together. So, what, you know, again, it's like to entertain these morons out there who just want to keep doing ridiculous stuff, right? The interview in March served the purpose that it served, and it's good for that. You want to see my answers to bullshit? Watch the interview. You don't have to believe my answers, but you know what my answers are. There's no point in me ever doing a second interview about the same topics. My answers will never
Just
change
believe
because it's
Phil.
truthful answers from me. Okay? So, what I did bring up, I said, I think if you want to have a good interview, sure, let's, you know, bring up the stuff that you don't like about me, like the eBay or whatever, but let's talk about that Side Scrollers interview. Let's talk about how those guys all became fucking snakes after the fact.
Bro, this happened like in February, right? Like, holy shit, bro. I knew it. We all knew it. That interview really fucked with his fucking world. It did, dude. That interview really fucked with his whole fucking world all the way around.
And literally for the last many months have profited directly off of slandering me and everything about me. Because I think that would be something people would like to hear about. Because it's pretty obvious that's exactly what they've done.
Ragnar, yeah.
Not only
that's pretty
since
much
then.
what it means.
I think that would be a great interview exposing how bad they are as people, as content creators, right? I'm willing to talk about that or anything else you want. Just don't ask me the same questions, okay? So that was my response to him. I have never heard from him since. No response whatsoever. He just, as if he never responded. Didn't even say, oh, thanks for the response. He just never responded.
I did nothing wrong.
So the answer is,
okay.
No, I'm not doing an interview with this guy because apparently he wasn't interested in anything besides the same exact drama questions that have already been asked, expecting that my answers would change, which they were not going to, because I've already said my piece of the truth about the situation, and that's that. So there you go. It's that simple, right? So, you know, if they're not going to get what they want out of it,
5-hour interviews.
You know, and no, it didn't hit a spam folder because it was through DMs on Twitter. So he definitely read it. He just didn't care for my answer, and that was it. Never heard from him again. So there you go. Okay. RG Beef says, did you see Jurassic Park in theaters? Yes, I did with my parents. It was amazing. It was the first movie ever to have THX surround sound, and it was insane. It felt super realistic and scary, basically, you know? Have I seen Trick or Trick or Treat or the 2 recent It movies? I think I saw Trick or Treat ages ago, and I think I saw the first of the 2 It movies. Yes, it is hot here. The sun is beating on my office. The office is heating up insanely, and there's nothing I can do to cool down. I have to sit in this office and sweat all day.
Bro, no shot. I have to look this up for myself. Hold on, dude. Bro, hell no. Dude. It's fucking 67 and written. 1% precipitation. 67 humidity. So it probably feels kind of muggy, right? But it's not hot, dog. It's not hot there at all. That's not hot. 5% winds? No! And then it's gonna rain the next 3 days, or like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday there. Dog, look how hot it is here. This shit is fucking wild. It's actually hot where I am, look. Oh shit. Yeah, it's 99 right now, bro. You know, 11% humidity, but it's like actually hot, dog. Like full sun. The full power of the sun, you know, is just sitting here slapping you. But damn, bro, hopefully we get some clouds. I hope, but nah, dude. This guy's tripping.
Because I don't have air conditioning anymore. Why the fuck would I have air conditioning in the house in mid-October, right? I'd be an idiot. But we have fucking summer weather right now.
Nah, I have summer weather.
I'm glad to hear you're feeling better, Iron Man the Power.
He actually has fall weather, especially because he's further up north, bro. He's right by Canada.
Blowing right now.
Don't forget this, okay? Don't fucking forget this. He's right by fucking Canada. You know what I'm saying? In a different timeline, Oregon would probably be a part of Canada. You know, it's the same kind of like, you know, environment, temperature, but like on the southern, like southwest. The southwest of the coast of the United States is like warm and temperate and all that good shit, you know? But like you get a lot of rain for sure. You know that one song, It Doesn't Rain in Southern California? And that's true. That's why, like, they say, oh, yeah, California should be 2 different states. It is, because it is, like, 2 different states. Like, Northern California is more foresty, and, like, the weather's more like Oregon and shit. Like, where it rains more, it's foggy, and all that shit. Where in Southern California, it's like Arizona, dude. It's, like, arid as shit. It barely rains, and when it does, it's, like, you know, not really that great, or whatever. But Phil's living in that good shit. It's good fucking weather, you know, for my non-Americans, at least. You know, if you're not familiar with the state of Washington or Oregon, or, you know, those states and shit. It's very fucking good weather, dude.
It's an oscillating fan. I can't have big fans in this office because all you'd hear is the fan. You'd never be able to hear me talking. Because it's a small isolated office. All I can have is like a tower fan. It's going right now. It's cooling me down as much as it possibly can, and it doesn't really work. Yeah, Sunday, I don't know. Since you haven't played any first-person shooters in a while, so maybe the Modern Warfare beta would be interesting. Yeah, I don't know.
It's probably clogged with dust and grease.
Why don't I have air conditioning in my house? Because these houses out here don't have central air. In the Pacific Northwest, the climate used to be much cooler. We didn't have hot summers. It used to be moderate. And to install central air, when I moved here 10 years ago, I was told $13,000. I would assume with inflation, probably it would be around $18,000 today. I don't have
He had the money to do that. Nah, fuck him. He had the money to do that back in the day, okay? Like, when he bought this house, he had the money to just do that if he wanted to.
$18,000. If the economy would change and inflation would go down, then I could probably refinance my home and actually do some home improvements and maybe do that. But look what's happened in the last 2 years. Interest rates have gone up. I can't refinance my house. So I'm stuck. I don't have money to do it. I don't have finances to do it. And I can't refinance, so I can't put central air in my house. I had air conditioners in my windows. I took them out because summer was over. And it was cool for 2 weeks, and now we have summer weather again. So
no, you don't,
what
bro.
am I supposed to do? Right?
You have fall weather, Phil. It's even cooler here, even though it's like warm today, right? It's like hot, but it's still
Do I have
like,
Jasper as my phone background?
it's fall weather
no, I
here,
usually just
even
have,
in
like,
Arizona, dude.
Landscape stuff. Like I'm
The nights are actually like cool. You know, the mornings are cool. It's
let's see
not
here.
like.
Had broken the Lin Kuei free of Liu Kang's enslavement. We were now masters of our destiny and could take our place among Earthrealm's great nations. But taking and holding territory would require a vast army. I needed more fighters to make our presence felt. Then I recalled Shang Tsung's dragon warriors. An army of them would be unstoppable. But trafficking in such strong magic would surely draw Liu Kang's attention. Sector advised that we avoid detection by building our army using science, not sorcery. We've invested much into this endeavor, and we are beginning to see results. Once again proving the depths of Sector's genius. When we are done, all of Earthrealm will honor our desires and heed our demands. If not, they will face the Lin Kuei's wrath.
Sub-Zero, General Shao, Sector. Sub-Zero, Cyrax. The Flesh Pit.
Alright, so we're gonna be winding down. Thanks for watching my podcast. I know this is boring, but